All right. Fine, we're gonna do this now. But yeah, reflex on the 145 streak is fucking crazy, dude. That is a fucking Jiminy Cricket. Corv, how you doing, my guy? Hello. Wow. That's crazy. I do appreciate your reflex, you know? It's loyalty like that from one of the homies that I'm like, you know what? We should give him his own month. Shit. I don't know what to do. I don't want to play anything but Sword Art Online, in case you can't tell. Yeah. I want to do nothing else. Literally nothing else. Oh, can I like... I wonder if I can like... All right, that'll work. That'll do, pig. That'll do. All right. But how's it going, you guys? How are you? How's life treating you? How is it shaking? How was it stead over there? What is the weather outside? It's fucking 71. Is it a cool 71? Feels like... I like the little spot on the weather app where it says feels like 67. Feels like the window's about to get fucking open there. All right, cool. All right. Dope. The window is open. The cool breeze is coming through. Life is good. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing well. Holy butts. Kind of like... All right, there we go. Remnants of the hurricane stalled out over me. So weather is wet, very wet. Yeah, it's gonna be a rainy week. And it's crazy because like I didn't even know we had a hurricane. I'm that under a rock. And just, you know, I expect crazy weather in Ohio. So, you know, when things are just kind of like mildly abnormal, I'm like, well, that's Ohio for you. And then that's just what I chalk it up to. So, you know, it just be like that. This wacky, zany weather here in Northeast Ohio. Whatever will we do? Okay. Gosh, I'm like super like hot right now. I freaking got done from work. As soon as I ended my work, I got a smoothie. And then after I got my smoothie, I came back here, had like no time. Who knew the smoothie would derail me so much? No time. After I got done with all of that shit, I came back here. I was like, oh, I'll just work out for like a half an hour or something. And then I work out for about a half an hour. And then what is happening here? What? Okay, that makes sense. You have... Oh, is it just telling me? New... Okay. You have an account alert. Do I just go to view all? Am I supposed to just look at... Okay. Did I see it? What does that mean when it says I have an account alert? The fuck? Ready for another Yap stream? But was the smoothie worth it? I would say so. So I've been trying to cut, you know, just trying to like relatively watch my calories. And I'm trying to make sure that I ballpark my calories under 2,000. We have updated this Steam subscriber agreement. Oh, okay, that's fine. Whatever that is. And we back. What's up, Xander? How you doing, bro? Freaking, I've been trying to cut, and we had pizza brought into work today, and I took like 3 slices. I was fucking crazy hungry. I had a granola bar in the morning, and then after I had the granola bar, which was probably like 100 to 200 calories, I was like, okay, it's not too bad. But then I had 3 slices of pizza because I was so fucking hungry. And I was like, I have no idea how many calories these pizza are, but I didn't feel like amazing after I ate the pizza. And I was like, okay, because I don't know where my calorie count is after those 3 slices of pizza, if I just have something kind of light to hold me over, smoothie, and then go to the gym, that'll probably like, you know, balance me out calorie wise. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm feeling pretty good. So I would say the smoothie was a win. Feels pretty good. But yeah, as for the Yap stream though, freaking, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Shit, I'm just so ready to play this Sword Art game, man. I have the opposite issue, LOL. So long as I get macros, give me all the calories. I don't know if I trust myself with that. If I'm being honest with you, because like my thing is too, that kind of keeps me on the fucking rails, is that like I don't hold myself to I have to work out every single day, but like I go as often as I possibly can, and if it's just not in the cards that day, I try to give myself grace by just be like, all right, it's fine, just like a day. All right, just one more. It's 2 days. Okay, that's fine. But then like on the 3rd day, I'm like, all right, no fucking around. I don't care what happens. We gotta fucking get out here. So like, I feel like if I went more consistently, like in the consistent sense of like every day was something, I probably would feel a lot better about that. But I also don't know where my like cut limit is. I don't know what my goal exactly is, because then at that point I need to like maintain it, you know? I don't know what I'm trying to maintain exactly. And I haven't weighed myself in a long time. So I need to like weigh myself and find out even where I'm at, if I'm being honest with you. And then maybe I'll have a better idea. But right now I'm just cutting just the cut so I can, you know, get to a relatively healthy enough weight where I can be proud of myself. I don't know. All right. Let me see here. Let me see here. All right. Trying to look and see real quick here if there's any videos I want to watch before we get this started. Also, I'm watching these videos. I need to chop them up, and then I need to put them on the YouTubes the minute I find any time for that. So that is the current plan there. Also, what is this? All right, we'll do that. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Sometimes I wonder if you're like, I have concerns. Oh boy. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. I have a really physical job, plus the endurance running so high, everything is on the table so long as it's not really unhealthy. Got to eat for your lifestyle and training goals. That is fair. That is very, very fair. I no longer have, I would even call it a luxury of a physical job, because I used to work like factory type environments, and freaking yeah, I'd be able to like just do this manual labor, go back and do some gym stuff, and I'd be like, Taco Bell, let's fucking go. Pizza, let's fucking go. And I would just, you know, throw it down and just, I wouldn't gain any weight, and it was nice. But now I work at the Apple store, and I'm like, all right, let me change your Apple ID password. Oh, is your glass broken? Let me check it in to get another one slapped on there. Like, we're closing up the shop. Oh, let me wipe down this iPad. Like, it's not very physical shit. So I gotta like really watch my shit because of that. It's a very dangerous game. Very, very dangerous game. So yeah, I get it for your lifestyle. Okay. What is gonna happen is, let's do this. Eating takes too much energy for me to be bothered with. I have no energy to eat. Repeat the cycle. Actually, reflex? That's not good. Well, that's no bueno. Remove. 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 Okay. Let me do this. Then pause. And then we'll go ahead and do this. Okay. All right, there's somebody has made a video. Someone has made a video, and it's called, I played Sword Art Online, Fractured Daydream early. I have concerns. Truly, as a fan, I want to know what these concerns are. Should I be worried about them? Is it just a hater? I really have zero idea. So let's see what these concerns are, and if it's something we should be worrying about, or is it just rage bait, or is it fear bait? I don't know. Some kind of bait, chatter bait. I don't know. Let's see what he's talking about here.
Ladies and or gentlemen, welcome back, or welcome to the channel. My name is Zeno, and let's talk about Sword Art Online Fractured Daydream. This
The
is
Cardinal
the next
one,
Sword Art Online game released
I don't know.
October 4th.
I'm kind of a fan, except someone's got to stay with the payload.
Beta over the weekend.
I don't know.
I played for about 3 hours worth on my PS5. I would have actually played more, but sadly, I am currently really sick, which you can probably tell in my voice. So I am sorry about that. We'll be back to full fighting force soon. The beta was divided into 2 different parts. Tried out co-op with multiple characters and a few of the raids as well. And I want to give some impressions I have about my time spent. I have quite a few concerns actually, and I'd love to hear more from people who played it as well, what they're feeling about the game at the moment in that comment section down below. TLD.
See, even with this mission right here, like someone has to stay with Cardinal, or that stupid spider will literally not move. And it's terrible because as of right now in this type of mission, everyone's blitzing their mission to hurry up to converge to the boss. And Cardinal's little spider, Charlotte's just bloop, 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 like just not moving. You're like, oh my God, for the love of God, please just move so we can get to the next location. I wonder if they'll balance that out a little bit more, or I wasn't really paying attention to the score. If like, even though it's slower score wise, it's still really good for you. I have no idea. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll stick with stacking bodies for the Emperor and Space Marines. Hell yeah. The concerns at a SAO, nothing else. Just saying is, oh my God, you're such a hater, Corv. What the fuck? What the fuck?
To let people know where I stand as a Sword Art Online fan overall, just so you know where I'm coming from. I've always had a soft spot for this series despite all of its issues. I've always just really loved Kirito and Azuna's story and romance since I was young. I've just started collecting the light novels. I have about 5 at the moment. I just buy them when they're currently on sale. And I even have a pop figure of both Kirito and Azuna, and I have all the anime on Blu-ray. But I've actually...
You know, I've been actually kicking around just like... I've watched all the shows, I've watched all the movies. I've never actually bought the books, but like, am I not a real fan if I don't have the books? I don't know. I think I might have to go buy the books. I might buy the books. I've been kicking it around. I might go buy the books, and they might go into more detail with stuff, you know, so I can be one of those guys where I'm like, oh my gosh, this was good, but the books were better. They left out so much. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know, the type where you can't talk about a movie that was made after a book because the book watchers are always like, oh my God, like you don't even know. It left out so much. You know, gosh, those people. I can be that guy though if I read the book. We'll see. Also, I can barely like hear this dude. Let's turn this up a little bit.
Actually only played really in depth one other SOA game, which is Hollow Realization, about 4.5 years ago.
Gotta turn that up a little bit.
60 hours into that game. Hadn't finished it. I got distracted like I always do, but I loved every minute of it despite all the jankin issues. So I have not played Fatal Bullet, which I see a lot of people comparing FD to, nor any of the other modern ones, though I would absolutely love to one day. So with that out of the way, how am I feeling about a new Sword Art Online game that is very focused on multiplayer and co-op? Not 100% sure that this game is for me, because I don't really like multiplayer much anymore. But
already biased. Don't 0 out of 10 review. Nope. Do not take it for gospel. The guy's probably a really good dude. Already done. Already chalked. I don't know. Can we trust this guy? Can you trust him with this kind of review? He already told us he doesn't like it. I don't know. I'll hear him out. But like, I don't know.
But even putting that aside, this game just seems like it has some issues, or it just doesn't seem 100% finished yet, and I've got some worries. So 3 hours played, what did I do? I played as multiple characters in both the co-op mode and the raid mode. I played as Kirito, Azuna, Leafa, Agil, and Sinon. I would have... He said
Agil, bro. I'm done, bro. Get him out of here, bro. Put the fries in the bag, as the kids say these days, bro. I'm offended. He called my boy Agil. I'm just okay. I'm being extra, but like it did hurt a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you. It hurt my feelings. It hurt. I don't know. What did you say, Link? Can't believe the anime didn't include the part where Kirito and Asuna bought the house. Oh my God, fake as fuck. You should probably look for PDFs of the book before cluttering your place. Is there that many books? There shouldn't be that many books, right? Saying out of all the videos I've seen of this playtest, including the ones where people were saying things are cracked, I have yet to see anyone else put up 2 mil damage. That's because they're not god gamers like you are, my guy. Paused again. Of course we're gonna pause this. What the fuck? Also, if you don't pause the video enough when you upload a video, it actually can get like flagged super hard. So Homies, the name is True Xenoblade, and it's not even an Elvis or Shulk in sight SMH. True Xenoblade, and not even an Elvis. I'm a real Xenoblade fan, in case you can't tell. But I know Shulk though, because I'm really feeling it. How you doing, Vadi? How's it going? All right. Where we at? Where we at? Here we go.
I've played more, but alas, I've been sick, so unfortunately I couldn't play the final day of the beta. The beta was very simple, and overall the gameplay loop is pretty easy to understand. You can customize your favorite characters quite extensively, down from the tons of cosmetics, weapon, armor, and accessories for stats and buffs, and as you complete online matches for any of the modes, you can level up your character that you're playing as, which unlocks permanent stat buffs like more health or more cosmetics like weapon glosses. I will say, I know it's a beta, but there was just a really small selection of playable characters and roles. I
mean, he even opened with, I know it's a beta, but did you want the entire game on launch, bro? Like, I felt like it was fair. It was a beta test for like 3 days, and then the game dropped a week later. Like, what are we complaining about already? Like, what are these gripes? Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm just a hot take guy. I don't want to be the hot take guy. Jesus Christ. I'm glad if remember anything from Smash 4. Shulk was that. Of course. It's ingrained into my brain now. If you are reacting, you have to pause or talk, or you could get copyright strike if you just watch the video straight throughout without saying a word. Literally, Xander. Literally. Also, Mr. Nut, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a good day, man. I think I had you, Nick, Mike, and others ready to kill me at one point in Hyrule Temple. Yes, spamming that taunt for a minute straight. But like the worst part was we couldn't knock you off the fucking top of the temple, and you just kept owning it to the point where we just said fuck it, we'll just leave you there, and then you kept spamming it until the end of the fucking match, and I wanted to murder you. I remember that. I remember it like it happened yesterday. You motherfucker. Did you want the entire game on launch? How low expectations are for games these days, especially like betas, bro. Like it was just a beta. What do you like? I didn't get the full game plus DLC on launch. Can I really trust this game? I don't know, guys. Well, like in this random YouTube dude's defense, I get it. It wasn't really a beta so much as a network test demo. So it was, so it being as wildly sparse as it was, kind of wild. Like a beta for a game 2 weeks or less away launch isn't a beta. I mean, it still kind of is. I mean, it's not like I don't know how else to explain it. Like it was an open network test, yes, but like at the same time, why should they have to give us the entire game when they're trying to make sure that things are working? I'm sure they're gonna get a lot of feedback on the characters and stuff like that. Like, yeah, I was working on the network and stuff, but you know, they're still gonna need a lot of like feedback from it. There are 0 meaningful changes they could make between then and now. I mean, define meaningful, you know, if they're like, hey, the boss's health is fucking too big or something like that, they could change that maybe, you know, hey, we need to change fucking, you know, potencies on moves, like they can do that, or then launch I should specify. I think they can pull off like, you know, potency changes, but like, yeah, overhauls of certain things, they probably can't do that in a week. No. I need to get back to demo disc with low sketch these betas, dude. Demo disc, you're showing your age, Corv. I would argue that if a beta drops a month or less before launch, it's a glorified demo. I mean, it is a demo, like literally, and I think they were really pushing this network test because I'm sure they were trying to get people to just play it so they can see whatever interest in it or whatever, you know. I would say it was more of a demo than it was an actual beta / network test. Granted, the network crashed the first fucking hour of the network test or whatever, but yeah, it gave me real demo vibes, honestly, and I'm okay with that, you know. What was a network test? Yeah, PD3 was bad. Well, yeah, network test worked better than the launch network. Let me see here. Okay, cool. Let's get back to the video here. Let's see what we talking about.
Really unsure why some of the more popular people like Alice and Yu-Gi-Oh were not there, or even Yuki. There was only one tank and one magic user, so it was very hard to get a grasp on the different play styles.
They gotta hold some of their cards
that was available. Also, there was only one map for co-op, which is like a grassy plains kind of thing. It has got trees, bridges, and some underground caverns with only one boss to face. The raid wasn't that much better. There was 2 raid bosses, but they were kind of fairly similar in style, and they had not the greatest hitboxes, which I struggled with for sure.
I'll give you that. The hitboxes were pretty rough.
Let's just take Kirito. Hop into online co-op or raid. Let's start with the co-op, and you fight your way through some very simple co-op objectives, and eventually you reach the boss where you and all the other squads, totaling up to 20 different players, you come together and you take the boss down. Leveling is actually done semi-interestingly. It's almost like a roguelike mode in a way. You start at level 1 each time, and the more enemies that you kill across the map, the more experience that you get, and you can also find different passive skills in chests or from enemy drops, but you can only hold one at a time, and you can also increase your stats like HP and attack, etc. You also don't start the match with all of your skills unlocked, which I found kind of weird and pointless by the end, because it only takes like 5 minutes per match at most to get all of your skills and your ultimate move unlocked each time. So I found that this made the early game kind of repetitive very quickly, because you can only have access to 1 skill and then 2 skills and then 3 skills.
But it's got like a roguelike type playstyle. Like maybe they can extend it outside of this, but like, isn't that like literally how every game for the most part is under that genre, where you slowly get your stuff unlocked as time progresses, making it feel that's the type of game. Like, what are we complaining about here? This is so weird. It's like, oh, I just want all my skills out the gate. It's like, I don't know. I'm gonna hear him out.
So I kind of hope that's changed in the final product, just because I can see people getting very bored doing the exact same thing every single time. Speaking of time, I should also mention how long it actually takes to play the game and how every match that you do online. My average clear time in co-op and raids are about 10 to 15 minutes. It's quite fast, to be honest, in my opinion.
It's not bad.
So that's a plus, because if you don't have much time on your hands, you can hop into a quick match or 2 every now and then. The game itself, combat-wise, it's a fairly standard third-person action combat game. You jump, you dodge, you block, you attack. Some characters like Leafa could actually fly. She was probably my most favorite character to use. That was really cool. Although again, another caveat, flying seems to need some work as well. I was getting caught on rocks and trees, and the flight controls just aren't as intuitive as I would have liked. I actually had to go into the settings and change the POV to max, because I was finding myself getting way too caught up with all the flashy effects on screen, and it was becoming very cluttered, especially when you get to the point
I will say the effects went pretty crazy.
I just couldn't see my characters properly or react.
Yeah, honestly, this is even the issue I have sometimes in Final Fantasy 14, though. If there is way too much happening on the screen, you just get like flashbang the entire time for like 10 minutes straight. I'm just like, oh my God, my retinas are burned. Is he dead yet? Is he gone? So like, I'll give him that. Like, you can change the settings in there, but my God, the flashbanging was crazy in this game. I'm not gonna lie. There was an option to turn down the effects. You can turn them off in 14.2. Read through the settings. Well, no, you can't. But just without having to change the settings, you get flashbangs for sure. Most of the problems he started out so far will likely be solved by getting the launch version. Yeah, I think. Oh, gosh, I'm like struggling reading right now, more than usual. I think so too, Xander. I think that they're going to get a lot of information from just this. So yeah, I think a lot of, and not to mention too, like he opened with saying he wasn't even a fan of these kind of games. He wasn't a fan of the genre of the game. And then he just goes, well, here are all my complaints, even though I told you out the gate, I don't like any of this stuff. Like, what are we talking about here? Yeah, well, I don't know what people are complaining about when people also will complain when the effects are too sparse. This is true. Listen, we can't all be happy. You're right. You know what? I get it. We can't all be happy. You know, we can't all be happy. But like, I think it is nice to be able to dial it back. The settings are good. 14 bad. You know what? Spitting, bro. Fuck that game and Walk Lamont. Simply will not win. True. All right.
Act in time to the bosses. I actually kind of wish there was a more POV settings for an even higher maximum. Locking onto enemies too when you're playing doesn't feel smooth enough, nor does kiting enemies around with the camera. I had to change camera settings a few times as well, and I still never found a sweet spot. Although maybe if I had more time because I wasn't sick, it would have been possible, but
also, he played it for 3 hours and didn't have it all figured out. That's crazy, but you know what? It's fine. You know, F it, we ball.
there was times I actually completely lost my lock onto the enemies or attacking in the air, and so I definitely think it needs more work. I got stuck in combo strings a few times where the enemy would move ever so slightly out of my reach, and it would just do like a full combo and I would not hit anything, and that
sounds like a skill issue, my dude. I'm sorry.
Didn't feel very great or rewarding. The maps that you could traverse, well, as mentioned, there was...
I played this fighting game and someone stepped back a little bit and I did an entire combo and didn't hit anything and it wasn't very rewarding. They should probably fix that. Like, all right, whatever. Oh God, I'm on one right now.
Was only one in the beta. This really could have done with at least one more. The map did have layers, I'll give it that, especially for flying characters, because you're able to just completely skip over parts of the map when everyone else had to run around on foot. It did get a little stale though, because several hours of the same mini-map, it just didn't give the best first impression. Now, so co-op was okay. The idea of the rogue mode, where you can get different passives, level up and explore the map, you open chests, you hunt down mini-bosses, which can all be missed actually if you want to, which all help level you up more for the final fight. The first hour, I was actually having a bit of fun. However, again, it just kind of seemed to drag on a little, but that's just because it was a beta, not the full product. Raids, let's quickly touch on raids. Raids can be very hectic and they can be fun. Although, again, I don't know if their first boss, the sword golem, is a good measurement for this. It had awful hitboxes to damage it. I spent way too much time constantly running around this giant arena, trying to chase down and hit these tiny little leg areas that I can imagine that ranged units, flying units, magic users will have a much better time against this boss specifically. However, I struggled using melee characters.
I spent most of the time on this beta / network test using just, well, Kirito, because I'm going to be a one trick and no one can stop me. And I may level up other characters just to make my one trick stronger, but that's besides the point. I'll give him that. The hitboxes were absolutely terrible. They were miserable. I could never hit anything. I would just try to get something going and then he would just like move his little crab leg and I'm like, no, stop. And it was a nightmare, absolute nightmare. So I will give him that though. The hitboxes, I don't even know really what you could do with that, if I'm being honest with you. Maybe like just choose your character, I guess, more properly. And if you choose a character you're gonna have a hard time with, then that's just your fault. Get good scrub. But like, I don't know what they could even do for that, but I will give them that. The hitboxes were rough on that fight. Turns out Sword Golem was a lot easier as a melee when you jump over the shockwaves. That helps. It definitely helps. Xander, I completely missed your comment. On consoles, they won't have the option to turn down the effects. You don't think so, Xander? Going back to that? They should have the option to turn down effects on consoles. The fuck? I mean, I can't see why they wouldn't have that. Okay, here we go. See, we're agreeing on stuff, all right? It's not all that bad.
Second raid boss was much better,
Just
although
a humble
some of the
bounty
same
hunter,
issues,
man.
but overall I had a lot more fun with the second.
Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Also, that is so funny. I had these. Here we go here. All right, cool. And awesome. All right, but yeah. Matt on Fire, appreciate the follow, appreciate you. It was just under general settings. It wasn't even special graphical settings. It was the main setting. Okay, I mean, yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Yeah, it should be on consoles. I don't know why it wouldn't be on consoles. Let me see here.
Second boss in the arena. So raids are pretty much the same as co-op. Everybody starts at level 1, and at certain checkpoints for the boss you gain experience. Passives drop to pick up, enemies spawn to kill and level up more. So as the fight continues, you do actually get stronger, which is kind of cool. I do hope though, going back to customization, in terms of combat, that you can actually equip different skills per character, because the beta didn't have anything like this. I imagine using, let's just say Azuna for the 50th time, using the exact same 3 skills and 1 ultimate, it's gonna get pretty boring pretty fast. This
See, and that's how I know he wasn't really playing, bro. Because if he would have got that legendary drop that altered your abilities, then you would know you get different skills. But I'm not gonna talk about it though. You know what? That's fine. It's fine. And did I spend way too much time on the beta? Absolutely. Or the open network test? Absolutely. But like, you know, you did get those abilities, and I did get different stuff with my Kirito because I freaking, you know, I got a legendary drop, which then altered one of his moves, and it was awesome. So I just, gosh, people just be throwing videos up, bro. Like, I played the game for an hour. Here's my review. Like, what the chill, my gosh. No problem. Nice to see peeps already streaming for this game. Dude, I literally love SAO so much. It's probably like an issue. So this game is just, you know, whenever a new SAO game drops, I'm usually pretty excited about it. But this one, as I say every time, this is going to be a good one. I can feel, especially this one though. Better company, better everything else. This is going to be awesome. So I just love it when the SAO fans come out to support the new game, to see whether it gets washed or not in like a month or a week or two, and then kind of go from there. So, you know, we've been hurt before as SAO fans, so we'll see what happens. Getting things, drop you can't use like range attack, or melee, vice versa. Did you play? I'm guessing you played the beta, right? Yeah. Okay. Dope. Who's your favorite character in the beta? Out of curiosity. Okay. Let's watch this video here too. Wrong button.
This is definitely something that needs to be in the final product, like especially if you cannot create your own custom character, which I'm not sure that's a thing in this game. You definitely need to be able to customize your characters so they're actually different from other people. I'm also just kind of worried about the longevity of the game. They haven't really physically shown off anything to do with the single player still, and we're less than 2 weeks out from release. They've mentioned it, and the fact that there is a free roam mode and you can unlock characters for online through the story. But with a game like this that is primarily focused on multiplayer and online, the fact that you need 20 people, side note, yes, NPCs do populate matches if people can't be found. That doesn't sound like a great time, especially with AI. I really hope this game has a fairly robust single player story, because let's be honest, Sword Art Online, it's a little bit of a niche RPG franchise.
It is a niche. It is a niche.
This game might very well live or die based on the amount of people that it can attract, specifically for its online modes, day and week one. You really need to have a healthy and vibrant player base for a game like this, and constant events to earn new gear and cosmetics, especially because this game has been heavily marketed as a online Sword Art Online game. So it might be a bit of a hard sell, especially if you cannot create your own custom character, or like I mentioned, customize your own skill sets and ultimate abilities, so each person's Kirito or Asuna or Leafa is actually different from another's. I don't know, man.
I mean, honestly, though, I think even with just the beta numbers alone, I think there's definitely enough interest. I think the longest it took to fill a lobby was like 11 seconds during the beta. Granted, the beta was free, but still, as the beta went on for those 3 days, more and more players kept popping up. And even if they even touch up on certain things throughout the beta for the full launch, I think this game is going to do fine. And then also for the main release of the game, they already have like a little content roadmap for the next like couple months or so, which is super nice that they're being at least more transparent with this game than they've probably been with like any Sword Art game. They're like, hey, in past years, buy our Sword Art game. We'll have a lot of DLC for you. Well, gee willikers, what is it? I don't know, man. Just buy the deluxe edition and maybe you'll get something. And then like the game will launch, the game will die in like a month, and then like a year later they go, hey, remember that DLC you paid for? Well, we forgot that we had to actually cash in on that, so here's a slop together DLC pack just so we can say we gave it to you, and get out of my face so we can drop the game again. That doesn't seem like how they're handling this one, which is super nice. So I have a really good feeling that it won't die in a week or two. Now, whether it dies in like a month or so, that'll be determined by how well their end game is done properly enough. So I am cautiously optimistic that they're going to handle that very well. So we'll see. And also the created character thing, I can get over that. Honestly, I know some people are like, oh my gosh, I really want to make my Incredible Hulk looking guy so I can go and do some crazy stuff with it and make like a really ugly Dark Souls character just so I can meme the whole time. Like, that's fine. And I get that. People love that stuff. But just you can also just play the game because there's just a bunch of characters. There'll be like what, 21 on launch minus the one DLC character. So like there's plenty to pick from. So I don't know. I think I can get over that pretty easily. And you know, to each their own at the end of the day. Going back on chat here because I missed a lot of stuff because I'd be fucking yapping. You're a Kirito main. Hell yeah, Matt on fire. My man. Bet Mr. True Xenoblade here wasn't in the 2 milli club. I never reached the 2 mil. I was like the 1.6 mil, and I was never like, I didn't get up there, you know? When the game drops, you believe in, I don't know, bet your ass I'm going to be getting on that fucking 3 milli club. Laughing Coffin will deal with the reviewer in question. Corv, you know what to do as a Laughing Coffin member. Crossplay helps hugely. You can just say blooming forget me not. It's okay, we all know it takes more than a month to let a game like this die. Does it? Let's talk about Concord. Let me see here. Honestly, I feel like a lot of it will depend on the difficulty curve. If people will just decide to get like hard stuck or stop at a world level 3, goes up to say like level 5 lobbies are going to slow down. That's true. That's very fucking true, actually. After Concord, the bar for a successful game has been left on the floor. Exactly. You were there for my 2 mil run. I think it counts. You helped. Hey, let's go. Hey, I was on that leaderboard, man. You know, I was up there just trying to help out. But yeah, at the end of the day, you put up some big numbers, my guy. You still had like a gap of like 1 mil over the rest of the lobby. True. We were hitting that shit fucking hard there. And because they had already announced that they're going to have some like high level 90 stuff after the first like maybe few weeks of it being launched, I would like to be the first to jump on that and then, you know, see what we can accomplish. And because the game is so niche, dare we say world's first on this super niche game that no one gives a shit about? Maybe. I'm just saying, maybe. So let's get it together and just fucking crush it day one, you know? And then we'll create a guild and call it like the Front Lines or something like that, or the Knights of the Blood Oath, and just go from there. Yeah. Damn, Anthony found a game he's actually good at. I wouldn't go that far. I still got carried to that 1 point whatever milli. So you know, I come from Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. That game didn't die after they decided to not do updates anymore. And some of my Grand Blue friends come over, and we are grinders. Hey yo, no, I'm kidding. Well, good, because I'm also a grinder on. I should just stop saying the word grinder. I also love the grind. Whatever, I'm over it. Basically, I'm here for a good. Is there not another word for grind? I don't know. Whatever. I'm here for it. And if it's a game that has really fluid combat, and it's like all I have to do is just like I can even turn the game volume down, and then just kind of like put on like a nice playlist in the background and just kill monsters and just level up over and over and over again for hours. I can do that. Like I can just no life hyper fixate on whatever the fuck I'm doing and just be a god at it, which is awesome. I'm here for it. Streamer loves the grind. Yes. Never found lobbies in Relink. Out here soloing Lucilius. Poor you. Let me see here. You can use hustle as a substitute. True. I can do. Yeah. Like I'm down for a good hustle. I'm down for. I'd be hustling hard. We could do that. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, cool. All right, let's see what else this guy's got to say about this though.
Like, complaints aside, I hope this game finds its audience. I have some issues. I hope they get ironed out. I'll also mention at the end here, the game did crash on me twice, but it is a beta, so I'll just pretend like that didn't happen. And when choosing your server to play on, being down here in Australia, it was only Asia, Europe, and America. So even if I was super interested, I'm going to be playing with a higher ping or lag compared to most people, which isn't a fair experience on my teammates. Although maybe more servers will be up on launch, but we'll have to wait and see. Overall though, final thoughts. I had mostly fun because I do love this series, and whacking stuff with Kirito or Lifa or Asuna, for example, just activates that monkey part of my anime gaming brain.
That's
but
a
I
mood.
do have some concerns. I hope when this game launches, there is tons of different modes and maps and bosses, so many more characters.
Why wouldn't
which we
there
have
be?
seen in trailers.
Nope, the game launches and all you get for the first month is whatever you got in the beta and nothing else. This dude, this guy, I hope they give us something. I mean, gosh, is this gonna be all the game is? Like, what? Gosh, dude's just saying stuff at this point, man. That's crazy.
Hope people enjoy the game if they're big fans of the franchise.
It's gonna be
as
awesome.
First impressions, would I buy it after 3+ hours? No, probably not. But that's also just because I'm not a multiplayer guy. But even if
Guys, I'm not a multiplayer guy reviewing a multiplayer game. Okay, that's fine. I mean, everyone. What did he think was gonna happen? If you don't like something and then you review it, what do you think is gonna happen? Okay. All right. Oh God, am I just being a hater? I can't tell if I'm just being a hater. I just can't. Yep, just the one map and the 2 bosses. There's at least like 3 maps. I mean, not according to this guy. And Xander, you're right. The kids do be saying lock in. And I've been trying to use that a lot more. I kind of like the phrase lock in. The kids got some crazy shit like Skibbity, Ohio, but like at the end of the day, you know, they come up with some bangers like lock in, bro. I like it. First month will be bug fixes. Oh, probably, because this company's never done this before with like SAO and everything. So they're gonna have to figure it out as they go. El Riz, there you go. I'd say he was just here for SAO and realized what it was going to be, but he also said he only played a hollow fragment. What a fake fan, and then reviewed this shit, bro. Gosh. No, you are not. He needs to be in his own lane. Filthy casual. That's what I'm talking about. That's the energy we need around here. All right.
I was, I'd really be waiting to see how the game pans out for the first couple of weeks or so. All right, well, that's it for today. Remember, if you like what I do here, just giving my average opinion in some very casual content, like the video so YouTube doesn't
we're
think
really
it
highlight,
totally
you know,
comment down below. You're
average and
a
casual.
fan. What games have you played? Did you check out the beta? Let's talk about SOA in the comments. I'd love to get
SOA? Fake ass fan, bro. God. God, he just had to end the video by triggering me, didn't he? He did that on purpose. That was rage bait. I'm not gonna bite.
to know some more SOA people. Subscribe.
He said it twice. I'm not biting.
If you're new, or follow me on any of my socials.
I'm not
join the
gonna do
Discord
it.
so I
I'm
can
not gonna
chat
do
to you
it.
there. That all being said, I'm gonna go sleep because I'm really sick. And I've got 5 hours and I gotta go back to work.
No,
so
don't care.
So I hope you guys are having a
just kidding. I hope he feels
fantastic
better.
rest of the day. And as always, my name is Zeno, and you guys take care now.
Oh God. Oh boy. I'm gonna watch this video next, but all right, I lost brain cells on that one. That was a tough one. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was a tough one. But I would say he had maybe like one valid concern. The rest of them were just like, I don't even like. What was the point of the video? Like, you didn't even play the game, but you know, I'm excited about it. We'll see what happens. I don't know. The reviews are all trash. Just random idiots. They don't know what matter on that game. I mean, I don't want to like agree, but like, you know, and it's tough. It's tough because like for a lot of us that are like actual like huge fans of the series, of the genre, it's like, are we just weighting it too well because we just love it and we've been hurt and we're in this really abusive relationship with Sword Art? Or is it that they are just bad reviewers on this? I would say there's, you know, a little column A, column B, as my one buddy says, or as my mod says. But I do think like that last guy who did the review, just like, he's like, I don't like these games. I don't like this genre. I barely like the franchise, but I guess I'll review it. For what? Literally for what? You just want the clicks? I don't know. Whatever. And then it's fine. I'm not gonna bite. I said like his gameplay. So yeah, there was that. I don't know. And it drops on Monday for people who get the early access. We're hitting this shit hard. I don't care. I made sure that I do not work on that day too. Like, it's happening. It's fucking happening. Well, honest middle ground content isn't the meta. It's for the views. Yeah, no kidding. We aren't here to be objective. True, but like at the same time, if you got gripes, at least have some like a little bit of weight on it. Like you don't got to sit here and have a whole dissertation for it. But like, I don't know. I heard some platforms have different times. What do you mean? What do you mean, Mad? Trying to figure it out. Oh, when the game releases. Oh, yeah. I'm sure it's all going to release on different times for sure. I would say they are thinking the beta content is the only content we have on full game, and they never watch the anime or play any other SAO games. I think he said he played like Hollow Realization once or something like that, or whatever. And he was like, oh, yeah, you know, I'm just kind of like getting the books as they kind of come out on sale. Like, I think he liked it, but I don't think he was like an actual fan. I think he was like a casual. He's like, I got a Funko Pop. I'm like, chill the fuck out. Calm down. Bring it back, my guy. Bring it back. So yeah, it's just people just doing it for the views, which is fine. I respect it. I get it. You know, I'm a part of the problem with my content stuff here. You know, I get it. I know how the hustle works. It's just annoying sometimes when it comes to certain things that you like and care about, and then when people post like those kind of videos, it's like,
ladies and
granted, this video didn't like crazily pop off, but like 1.3k people were watching this, and like, you know, 1,000 people are going to be like, oh, this game's probably going to be ass. And it's just like, if enough people do that, it just kills the opportunity of this game like doing well, because they're like, oh, I don't know, I have concerns, it's probably going to be ass. And then people are going to regurgitate like what fucking this dude fucking said on his video, and it's just like, you know, granted it didn't like blow up, so it didn't kill it, but like at the same time, who's really looking up sword art videos? And it's not a whole lot of people who are looking up sword art videos. So people who are watching this video want to know to buy the game, and then if he's shitting on it, then like people are gonna like, I'm probably not gonna do it. So it's just mildly annoying as a fan of the, you know, series and everything. Mostly just watched the abridged, never made it past the fairy arc stuff. Corv, I really do think, I'm not even just talking shit, I do think if you jump past the fairy stuff, and then you watch like, what is it, the Mother's Rosario arc with Asuna and Yuki, and then you watch specifically Alicization, I think you will truly enjoy Alicization. It's a very gory season. It's a very, very mature version of Sword Art, and I think you'd probably enjoy that. I mean, there are fair concerns to be had, but there was some solid stuff there. Now, I don't expect this game to be I don't expect it to be groundbreaking, but I think this game needs like lenience, because it never really fully like really got off the ground, in my opinion. And it's like a little baby deer, and as it's trying to stand, people are like trying to kick it over. I'm like, dude, just let it walk for a second. Like, yeah, it's not going to be game of the year, but like this SAO game, like a really good SAO franchise game, needs like some kind of foundation to like build up, so then like by like game 3 or 4, it's going to be like, oh my god, game of the year contention, put this shit back on the map. Like, they haven't had like a groundbreaking game probably ever, if I'm being honest with you, and they just need like a stepping stone, in my opinion. Like I say, stupid kids make trash reviews. True. Most console storefronts. Yeah, PlayStation Store usually go by time zone rather than that. True. I think it's for people to not want to agree with the $60 price tag. With what we know, that is also very true. I mean, I wouldn't be upset if it wasn't a $60 price point, but you know, I'm gonna pay it regardless. Just jump past SAO entirely. It's pretty good. No, not even. That's not what I'm saying at all. And it's still SAO. What the fuck? I first heard Steam would be 1st of October. What? And today I heard 4 a.m. So be bad for me. 4 a.m. will be pretty bad. That is true. What if game trash though? If game trash though, it'll flop like every other Sword Art games, and then you know, that'll just be the end of it, won't it? like we're no strangers to the games being trash as a Sword Art fan who wants a really good game. But like at the same time, it's like we would love for it to do well. At least one fucking game. Just give me one fucking game to do well, for God's sake. Just so I can like stand on it and not have to like be like, I kind of like Sword Art, you know? I don't know. Fatal Bullet was my favorite game. And guess what, Eric? Because that was your favorite game and the fans have spoken, the devs of this game are the same devs of Fatal Bullet. So, you know, there's that. Dot hack was the stepping stone of the genre. Shut the fuck. Get the God. Where are they at now, Corey? Get bro. Put the fries in the bag, my guy. Oh, listen, that's such a good one. The kids really came up with some fucking gas on that one. I'm not gonna lie to you. When the kids came up with put the fries in the bag, I felt that shit, bro. I fucking felt that. They got so put the fries in the bag and locked in. They cooked with that one. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna fucking lie to you. All right. I would say they flop, especially they keep making them. It just isn't mainstream. See, I don't think the game doesn't have to be like mainstream. I was thinking even when that freaking like mech Gundam type game came out, like it's just not mainstream. Who the fuck's thinking about like mechs and Gundams? No one. But that shit popped off. That shit popped off because it was just a good fucking game. In my opinion, is this game very hard? Not really, because we're missing the skill palette from the other SAO games. The ground base of it's very good and have a high survival chance because of crossplay. Online automatically filled up lobbies if you search long. As the grind and maps, what we saw so far is very great. And the thing too is, I think as you get closer to end game stuff, I think this game is going to live or die based on how the end game plays out. You know, once everyone's played the story, once everyone's done all the level 1 shit, they're like, all right, cool, what's next? I think the end game stuff is going to make or break how the fucking game does, you know? I think crossplay alone will help this game a lot. I think so too. Granted, this isn't even a hot take. This isn't like some pick me girl, like, oh my gosh, a hot take, no one should kill people. I think literally every game should be crossplay. I just, if you're gonna have a multiplayer in a game, I think everyone should be able to play together. I think that'd be fucking sick. I don't know. And SAO games don't hold a candle to dot hack games. Shut up with your fucking fan base ass, dot hack ass, Xander Cage ass. God damn. Endgame is just grinding bosses and hope for a good drop. True, but I think if they just keep giving us more endgame bosses, more variations, making it kind of hard. I'm thinking like, you know, Final Fantasy 14, you beat the entire game and then you can get like extremes and then you get savages and then you get like, you know, certain savage clears or certain savage tiers and stuff like that. Like giving the casuals enough room to play and then grind out end game stuff, but also giving some people who are a little more hardcore in the game something that they can work towards. I think that will make or break how long people play this game for. Yeah, the first extreme comes out on the 17th, which is great because that means that they're like, all right, cool, people are going to be blitzing this fucking game, they're going to blitz the story, they're going to do all this crazy shit. We may have some max players by the 17th if the game technically drops on the fucking, was it 3rd? So then like that's like soon that you will have that end game content, which is sick. Their Switch is gonna set on fire mid-load. They're gonna be locked in a load screen. I still can't believe this game's on fucking Switch, dude. I just can't believe it. I think I should never be forced to play an online game with a fucking Switch player. Actually, I just, it's crazy that like the option to play on Switch exists. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's nice. You know, you have options. There's that. If you die in game, you die for realsies. Casuals got to get good or die trying. I support it. Fuck it. Plug me in, bro. Just juice it, my dude. I'm ready to go. I believe it. That the Switch just catches on fire, Xander. It might. It actually fucking might. Do we know which time the game comes out? Like October 1st? I have no idea because I'm gonna buy the which I think I might do like today or tomorrow. I'm just gonna buy the the extra edition so I can buy it on the 30th or play it on the 30th. So I'm not exactly sure because I have a problem and I want to play it now. So yeah, there's that. All right, cool. I got a bunch of not a bunch. I got a couple other videos that I want to watch. Let me see here. There's another review that I wanted to watch here too. But let's see what he has to say about it.
All right, so I finally played the Sword Art Online Fractured Daydream Open Network.
Okay, hold on. Let me see here. 1st October is for EU people. Let me see here. The Switch can handle this. Can they handle this? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if the Switch can handle much of anything these days. 8.5K. All right, let's see. Let's see what's going on with this video right here. All right, let's check out this review on the Fractured Daydream. Let's see if it's a good review. Let's see if it's a good review, a base review, and we'll kind of go from there.
All right, so I finally played the Sword Art Online Fractured Daydream Open Network Beta Test, and I have a lot to say about it. Some things good, some things bad, maybe a few things that you yourself are thinking as well.
Okay.
I've played with every available character so far in the beta, so in this video, I'm going to give you my thoughts. Now,
Okay, he's already done more than the last guy, you know. So I'm optimistic he's gonna have some pretty solid takes, and I think the game is open to feedback. So let's just put it there, you know.
if you're new here, please do me a favor and sub to the channel with notifications on if you like Sword Art Online games and want more videos like these, as well as guides and gameplay. And also, like the video, I'd really appreciate it. Thanks. Alright, so I'm going to break this video down in a way that I'd like to see it if I were a viewer. Get the big questions out of the way first. If I liked it, what I don't like about it, if it's worth it to pre-order this game to play it day one, is it better than the last Sword Art Online games, and is it really a sequel to SAO Fatal Bullet? Now, just as an aside here, if you are new to this channel, I have covered SAO Fatal Bullet for years and years, helped out hundreds of people who still to this day come by my main channel and thank me for my Fatal Bullet videos.
Okay, first of all, I didn't know people went that hard in Fatal Bullet. Like, I knew it was the best game in the franchise, but like, I didn't know they were going for people for clears. That's crazy. So I will say this guy's probably got some credentials to speak on this. To a degree, he's doing all right so far. Man, were people really going to this dude's channel for clears on Fatal Bullet? That's nuts, my guy. I beat that game and just played a few end game stuff, maybe, and called it a day. But like, wow, I had no idea. I had no idea y'all were out there like that. That's crazy. For this boss, a tip: if you were with a full group, 1 of 2 goes, leave other 2, get 2 skills. Oh, hey, I watched this video. Nice. So what you're saying, like, full group goes left, the other goes right, and then you can get, like, you're saying, like, you get enough XP to get 2 skills because everyone was a part of the fight, you're saying? That's actually not a bad idea. You're like, just to min max your EXP to get more abilities. I like your thinking there. I like your thinking.
So after I'm done talking about the big questions, I'll give you my thoughts on each of the beta characters, the game modes and gameplay, and then end with final thoughts about the game and hopes for the full game and the future of the game. Okay, so let's just start it off. Do I like the game? Absolutely, the game is definitely fun. Now, with that being said, I think once the game is fully released and we have more characters and game modes, it will probably be a lot more fun.
Base, already off to a good start. Just saying. I don't think he turned motion blur off. I'm judging him. It's fine. Here we go.
As of right now, after playing with each character in both co-op and raid, it has me kind of burnt out, not really wanting to play anymore today, and that just could be because of a lack of variety or something specifically to play for.
Lack of variety will do that though.
SAO games,
especially because you get
story, unlocking abilities and weapon skills, etc.
What did kind of keep me wanting to play, even though it was the same stuff over and over again, was the fact that you did keep your weapons and accessories. So if you got really good drops, it was just really good for like the game in the future. So like that's what kept me wanting to do it. If you wouldn't have kept anything, I wouldn't have wanted to keep playing, if I'm being honest with you. I'm like, all right, cool, I got it out of my system. But it was a lot of fun, and I'm happy that they ended up doing that.
My first initial thought of the game is that it reminds me more of My Hero Academia Rumble than an SAO game where you're...
Bring it back. That game was not good. That game, I wanted it to be way better than what it was. That game was not good. Chill.
Dropped in and you're looking around the map for buffs. I thought it was cool how you could choose to run around the map alone or with your squad. My first co-op game that I played, me and a random broke off from our group and just ran around killing enemies until we finally joined with the bigger group. And about that bigger group, I thought for sure I was going to hit a brick wall of lag with all players playing together on screen, but surprisingly, I ran into zero lag, and the gameplay with all 20 players sharing the same zone on screen was seamless.
It was
The
nice.
boss fights
It was
themselves
very
were
nice.
especially cool. Now, I don't know how tough raids or boss fights are going to be, but I was happy to see that you could take a few boss hits before you die. You're not just completely one-shot every single time. Now, I don't care too much for this MOBA-like system of leveling up in each specific game. I I rather like the idea of being able to grind the crap out of my character and having my time played show itself by me just blowing everyone else out of the water and
I also kind of agree with that. I kind of do. I don't get it. I don't mind being able to just like level up or whatever, and as you level up you kind of get stronger to like, you know, do that. Like I don't mind that, but like if I'm gonna grind out a character for like hours and hours and hours, I would like for it to just like be there, you know. And I'm sure a lot of like the base stats and stuff will still carry over, which is why, like, you know, when you level up your character and you have like your base attack or you change your weapons and stuff like that, and then you have like the elemental weakness, like that stuff will help you get higher damage based on how you know, customize your character like that and then level up. But I did kind of wish there was just like a, this is your level, go for it kind of thing. So I don't know. I'll get over it, but it's not even like I gotta get over it, but it was fun. I don't know. It was all right.
damage. I do see how this system is needed though, so that that exact thing doesn't happen and ruins everyone's experience. I do see, however, that there is a sort of time played reward system in place where you can have more and better passives unlocked for your character as well as better equipment, so that's a happy trade-off. Now, the visuals look really good.
True,
Not
true,
exactly
true.
20.
I will get, that's very, very based. I didn't even think about it like that, if I'm being honest with you, about like, hey, let's say you're cracked doing this early raid and everyone else is just not cracked and you just fucking steamroll everything. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. All right, you know, there we go. That was an objective take that I was like, wait, do I agree with that? That was good. That was good. You did. That was a high IQ right there. That was good. I agree. I definitely agree with that. Counterpoint skill issue. Fair. Also didn't think of that. That's so wild, Vadi. You're spitting right now. Let me see. I didn't get stuff. Playing, like, had fun. But I did 80 Red Dragon at some point on Steam per day. Built different. Nice. I mean, the character rank did increase some base stats. Wasn't purely cosmetic. True, true, true. Like when you die, you lose loot. I do like that as well. There's like actual penalty to dying. One thing, what annoys me a bit, people think 20-player multiplayer is a new or happened before, and it uses as an argument. Look at lag crashes. Look at any battle royale game. That's true. That's true. I mean, this is not like some reinventing the wheel thing here with the multi people on one screen or whatever. But for Sword Art, it's new. But for any other game genre or like you said, battle royales, it's not new. I don't know. To be honest, that's what the loot does as well, though. At the end of the beta, we were geared enough to skip the final health bar mechanic. True, true, true. But we did get the kind of crescendo into it instead of just like one shot everything out the gate, I guess. So I guess the crescendoing is a fun part, but like if we do gear up well enough, I guess it won't really matter even that much. So like, I don't know. Interesting. Yeah, good point. I don't know.
2024 PlayStation 5 next gen good, but I like these models and assets a lot better than the last two Sword Art Online games. Does it?
All right, sorry, I apologize again. But he's not right about the models. The models in the last, like on Licorice and the like games prior to that and everything, like the models have not been like hitting the way I wanted them to, and the art style on this game has been one of the best in my opinion. So like I can see what he's saying on that one, 100%.
Feel like a second Fatal Bullet so far? No. And I'm not sure how that makes me feel. It looks kind of like Fatal Bullet, using some of the same enemies, and the character models look like Fatal Bullet models, but that's about it as far as huge similarities to Fatal Bullet.
Well, what about the actual characters that are shooting the guns? You got literally the same borderline UI, right? Like that's a Fatal Bullet. This is like Fatal Bullet 2.0, right? You know, as far as how the game plays.
There are some obvious things that come straight from Fatal Bullet, like when you pick up a fallen ally, or some skills and whole characters like Lyn. They do kind of give you a Fatal Bullet feel, but it's definitely not a Fatal Bullet game. I'd say it's a new game inspired by Fatal Bullet, and I'm okay with it, like super okay with it, because I absolutely dislike the Alicization style. So
also was not a huge fan of the Alicization style. Like, it was okay for what it was. They really try to like make them super polished in the Alicization style, which was fine. And I think the more I looked at it, the more it kind of bothered me. But like, it was okay though. But I don't know. I digress. Like I said, it'd be interesting to see how the difficulty curve scaling goes. It will be very interesting. Are leaks allowed here? Define leaks. Like, what do you know? What do you know? How are you able to leak? Just don't get it on the floor. Fucking hell, dude. All right. God damn. Okay. I think you meant like combat style and such, not art style there. I thought he was talking about character models, but you know, that too. Combat style is also I don't know. I didn't hugely dislike Alicization combat style. But I mean, this feels way better in my opinion. Feels way better.
Get it out of the way. Is the game worth it? Is it a day one cop? Yeah, absolutely it is. So far, is it better than the last 2 SAO games? So far, I can't say yes. What I can say is this. This game is automatically more fun than the last 2 games because of certain elements that I'm going to talk about in a few seconds. But if I were basing my opinions of the game solely off what they're letting us play in the beta, I'd have to say no, because the 2 game modes are just repetitive and boring without a bigger roster of characters and the ability to change things. It kind of makes me feel like the beta test is just that, a test to show you what the game is like. Now the full game with story mode and a more variety of characters and abilities, yeah, I think this title is going to absolutely blow the last 2 games out of the water.
Okay.
Now, when it comes to the characters they allow us to use, and I gotta say here that I'm super disappointed that it didn't include Alice, Yuji, or Yuki in the beta. Seems dumb to me to leave out your big selling points and instead add in Oberon. So, first off...
Yeah, the Oberon, that like kind of... I feel a certain kind of way about the Oberon, in case y'all didn't hear about that, because like, out of principle, I like just... I don't even want to touch the character. I don't want it on my team. I just icky, terrible freaking character, just miserable. But not having like Alice and Yu-Gi-Oh on the actual game, I feel like by putting a lot of the season 1 characters in there, not everyone made it to Alicization. So people who are just like very quite literally just casual SAO fans, they go, Fairy Arc, I didn't like Fairy Arc, I just quit. That means you're going to know from everything from that point below the Fairy Arc. So then like Alicization, or for like the actual like diehard fans who are probably going to get the game anyway, you know? So like I can see why maybe they didn't want to add those. And then if you were a diehard fan, you're going to be really looking forward to playing those Alicization characters. So like that is my take on that whole situation. Shame the playtest didn't let us try any of the mages in the game. True, that was a shame actually. Also, freaking, I don't even know how to say your name. Hayaz? I'm not sure. I've been looking at that and I've been like contemplating it back and forth. I don't know. I don't care about any leaked information, but I just don't want to hear about any story related stuff. So if there's like a big reveal or something like that, I don't want to hear about it. But like if it's like, oh, then this is the map and this is the boss, or if this is like, I don't care about that kind of stuff. Hayaz. Hayaz. Okay, we can go with that. Oberon's a mage. Oberon is terrible. Cut the bullshit. Give us Mito already. That's what I'm saying, bro. Cut the bullshit. What are we waiting for?
Don't like Kirito at all in this beta. For the first time in an SAO game, he seems like the most uninteresting character on the roster, and I hope to God that in the full game he can do more as far as being able to use versions of Kirito from each of the online games he's played in the anime, or at the very least allow us to use a created character that can mix and match weapons and abilities across all SAO anime game types.
I have this crazy feeling that they purposely made Kirito not super enjoyable so that people would be like, let's try some other characters. I don't know. That's a conspiracy theory of mine, but I do feel like he had to be the Mario of the group. I even made that analogy before. He had to be the Mario, like, okay, he's great at everything. He's just not good at one thing. And then everyone else like filled in those gaps to make you want to play everybody else. Maybe I don't know. That's my conspiracy theory. Create a character opinion invalidated. Shut up. Oh gosh, freaking create a character, man. Every time. I'm a fan. Small leaks. Never want to leak entire game. All right, yeah, all right, cool. I never like. Yeah, I'm not a whole game leak fan either. Or they buff Kirito. I mean, that'd be really cool if they did. Apparently, there's a Kirito combo where Kirito can be in the air fighting almost the entire fight. That's actually pretty wild. Holy shit, that is a crazy ass combo. What do you mean Kirito has Starburst? I mean, they do have Starburst stream. That's fair. That's fair. Let me see here. I change this to. I'm gonna put this under fractured daydream category instead of just chatting. All right, let me see here. Also, Kirito was never particularly overly interesting. That's like half the character. He's generic AF. Also, not the character's fault. You can't get your combos over 15 SMH. Yeah, except when the thing like did his little rage move and he just knocked you out of your combo string. That pissed me off a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Because honestly, the most fun character for me to use in the beta right now is
Leafa. Oh my! I knew it. I knew he was gonna say that. That's a shot. That's a pause. Leafa has been everyone's favorite character to use. I just knew it. I tried to like get him as he was saying it. Just I knew he was gonna say Leafa. It's just that like everyone loves the flying mechanic. Everyone loves the ability to heal. Everyone loved just like her entire kit basically. And Leafa was like the crowd favorite this entire beta. I knew it.
It feels like so much fun in the game, and they did it absolutely right. Now, I hate that you run out of stamina and you have to land, but at the same time, I like that they put limitations on it, and I hope there will be a lot of ways to augment your flying with items and equipment more than just the buffs that you find lying around the map. Leifa's abilities seem mid, but they are true to the anime, and using her makes me feel like I'm her actual character from the anime. The first character I used was Asuna, and normally I don't like Asuna in any SAO game, but she's probably my second favorite character after Leifa in the beta.
They did Asuna really good
and easy to use. The Fatal Bullet characters though, Lin, Shinon, and Fukizero, I guess.
So I'm just now watching the Gun Gale alternative anime because I just haven't ever watched it because it wasn't a part of any of the main stuff. And then the Fukizero or whatever her character's name is. The reason her name is so obnoxious is like the Fuki part she named after like her dead dog, and then the zero part was like a bird because birds are cute, and it was supposed to offset the darkness of her dead dog. And I'm like, what the fuck is this name? It was so weird. But like, I don't know, the character itself seemed weird. The whole Gun Gale alternative thing is like a little bit off and a little bit weird, but it's also kind of cool in a off weirdish way. I don't know. Interesting stuff though. Just a little piece of lore there during the show that I'm just recently now watching. Hilarious. To be fair, ALO in the anime, it's 30-minute flight time. There's a limited flight time in ALO for sure. So I still think it's true to the show, you know. So far we know level 100 is going to be max, so we can see is on Japanese trailer on the achievements. Zero as a whole was the name of her dog. The bird part came from the fact that she wanted a pet bird instead. There it is. Freaking, it was just like, I don't know. The whole thing was just fucking like super weird. I was just like, why are you naming yourself after your dead dog? Like that's strange. That is strange behavior, but you know what? Pop off, girl.
Her name is surprisingly feel good and exactly how I picture them, like GGO characters in a different setting. Out of the three, Lin is the easiest one to use because all she does is aim and shoot, and she's agile. I like her skills and animation. It makes it fun and simple to deal damage without having to learn too much. Fukizero was kind of the same way, easy to pick up and understand. Instead of having an ultimate gauge like everyone else, she has the ability to change ammo types that allow you to adjust your damage.
Such a wild character.
Which is huge, and she has like a healing straight from Fatal Bullet right on her skill palette, which is like really huge for co-op. Shinon took a little bit to get used to. She is a sniper, and they made sure that you are better off sitting in the back and aiming at enemies, staying true to the enemy, which I really do respect. Not my favorite character to use, but a lot of times playing the beta today, Shinon has always got the last hit on like every single boss, and
Dude, freaking looking at some of the beta numbers, like the Sinon, like, dude, she was like topping a lot of the DPS charts, and it wasn't even close in a lot of my lobbies. So like whatever they were doing with this character, whether it's boring or not, it was putting out damage. Oh my god, it was crazy during the beta. Right, Tony? Yeah, and left Danya, something like that. But yeah, the naming scheme was top tier. The right Tony or whatever. I was like, I might take that, bro. I might take that as a freaking name for myself. Sinon got nerfed, so Kirito got a buff, and Sinon got nerfed. Shit. Really? She got nerfed? Damn, that's crazy, bro. I do think part of it, since it seemed to count damage for the full level, it's probably part of Sinon's sniping thing before other people could get hits on the mobs. Oh, so like she could snipe across the map as people are still like dashing to the enemy. She can get shots off really quickly. I can see that. Balancing is going to be huge in this game for sure, so I'm kind of interested to see how that all plays out.
I'm just like, maybe I should be using Shinon more. Eagle, I think his name is.
Eagle? What the? Why the disrespect, man? I think his name is? What the hell? Oh my god. Oh, my heart, bro.
People always like correct me and say Agel or Eagle. I don't know. In the anime, Kirito calls him Eagle.
Does he? Does he really? I don't know. That hurt my feelings a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you. My character, if I couldn't play, oh nice. So you love playing the tank? So yeah, he was pretty good. He seemed pretty good. Being the tank player, I'm wondering what the actual benefit of playing tank is going to be, because it didn't seem like overly important, if I'm being honest, because you can have a team full of DPS and just some healers and be like cool, you know? So they're going to have to somehow make tanks relevant, and I don't know how they're going to do that.
He's a tank, and he feels more like a heavy weapon DPS than a tank, but his guarding actually works to mitigate damage. I just hope there is a way to definitively taunt bosses into looking at a tank more than what's in this beta. Now, Oberon is kind of fun. He can fly, he's a mage, he does damage with big AoE magic attacks. I like that. His basic attack includes ranged magic right in the basic attack.
Jail. I don't like him. I don't care how funny he is. Jail. Get him out of here. Jail. Terrible character. Like 800k damage. Never die. Hell yeah, Aegil, the GOAT. He is the GOAT. He is the GOAT. Yeah, I feel like tank is more of a playstyle than a role per se. Like, it's not party tanking. You are just playing a heavier, tankier character for yourself. Aegil have buffs, allies, if I remember right. I laughed my ass off when I saw him running for the first time. Dude, they have to make him kind of goofy. He's just such a terrible, like, why did they even add him, bro? They could have added like so many other characters, but they still chose to put this freaking just terrible freaking offender in the game. Like, what the hell, dude?
He also summons like a helper to deal damage. I think it's cool, but I just don't like the character in the anime. I thought he was weird, thought he was creepy. I just didn't like the character. So I think that in turn makes me not like the character in game.
Based, he has morals. This YouTuber has morals. I like that. All right, this is my guy here. All right, fair enough.
But if I'm putting all like the character that I don't like aside, I think Oberon is probably one of the most powerful characters in the beta based on his abilities. Argo is another character that
Fair,
I just didn't
fair.
really care too much for in the anime, but the way they made her character into like Wolverine into this game with the claws definitely makes her one of the better DPS. I actually like
Oh my
using
gosh.
Argo more than Kirito, which
Argo
is wild to
was
me.
putting up
Now,
stupid
co-op
damage.
is fine. I talked a little bit about that already, and I'll just add in, I like how the map has different elevations, how all 20 players are on the same map, just in different areas doing different things, and have the ability to run into each other. It reminds me of previous SAO titles where there are groups of traveling NPCs doing their own thing, but in this game, the NPCs are actual players. I
Yes.
just fear, and I hate to say this, I don't want to call it into existence, but I fear a future version of this game mode where it's just a few couple real players and the rest are all just NPCs, making this game mode just pointless to play. I hope the devs, and I hope they're listening, I hope the devs continue to add items and weapons that you can only obtain in this game mode that are completely necessary for higher level gameplay to keep this game mode active. I feel like with no incentive to play co-op, no one is going to turn on SAO Fractured Dream and say, I can't wait to do co-op. I feel like
He's not wrong though, and I didn't even think about that like as a possibility. Just I don't know, it just hadn't hit my radar. So like, I fully agree with that sentiment, and I really, but like at the same time, I don't want to have to be like shoehorned or forced to like, you know, do something in a certain category to get a certain gear drop, or maybe I might need to have that kind of pressure. I don't know how I feel about that. But he does make a good point though, because that it will die, and then you will just have freaking NPCs just running around the whole time, which will make it not feel as alive. But like, if I'm just like trying to grind out some stuff, do I really even care that much? Because I just want the items. I don't know. More players would make it fun though, so I'm kind of torn. I don't know. I'm gonna try out Heathcliff. Heathcliff looks like a great freaking character, dude. He looks like it's such a great character. Do you pre-order yet? I'm gonna do it today or tomorrow, actually. Yeah, I'm pre-ordering this so I can play it as soon as possible. Did you pre-order it, Thomas? They changed the initial objectives per spawn a little. Some of them did just feel blatantly worse than others. True, you are not wrong. Played it a lot and never got the cattail. You didn't get the cattail, no shit. I actually got the cattail and never got the wizard cap. I don't know, part of the advantage of boss specific drops need to farm different stuff. Otherwise, it's going to be, this is the best mode to farm for loot and everyone will just run. True. Once anyone finds out any kind of meta, it's over. It's just over. Yerp, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Well, freaking, when I do get this game going and we finally blitz the story mode and everything, I'm down to play with like viewers and stuff like that. So I just want as many people to add me as humanly possible on there. I can't wait for this game. I also cannot wait for this game. About to pre-order this shit so I can play it as soon as humanly possible. Yeah, freaking thanks for coming on over, Scenic. I got the wizard on your first run. Jesus Christ, some people just got all the luck. They should just give computers random names instead of Kirito comp the illusion. That's not gonna work. That's like Fortnite being like, hey, here's a random username with 2 numbers at the end of it. Like everyone caught on real quick, you know. Very on brand. First of 2 runs, by the way. Of course. Got both the hat and the tail. I never got the cosmetic from the raid bosses. I wasn't really too mad I didn't get the wizard hat. The tail, I might not even ever use the tail, but you know, I guess it's cool to just say I got it, I guess. But you know, it was alright.
like raids will be the only thing that people will be interested in, as in with the last couple of SAO games, because of the higher level equipment being dropped from raid bosses. Now, as far as the raid game mode goes, I think it's genius. I hope that other raids in the actual game follow this model. No having to go through like a small dungeon where you have to unlock doors, fight smaller bosses just to get to the big boss. I like the idea of loading in and just fighting the boss in an arena.
Yeah.
I do not love the idea of needing to level up your character every single time to unlock your abilities. I honestly think needing to unlock your skill palette every time is just dumb, but it's not a deal breaker. The game and game mode is fun regardless, and I think a lot of people are going to really love playing raids. So
I think the raids are going to be a lot of fun. I could not agree more about the, like, if I'm doing a boss fight, just let me do the boss fight, and I'm down to do mechanics, but like slowly getting my abilities throughout the boss fight too did seem a little jarring, but at the same time, I mean, I'll get over it. I'll get over it. I don't know. So kind of based, but yeah, not. I don't know. We'll get as SAO fans who just really want a good game. We'll overlook some stuff, you know, and hopefully over time they'll fine tune it so it doesn't feel so bad. But you know, we'll see. Based on what? Based on being a fan of the game and not looking for game of the year and trying to pick apart every little thing, knowing that the game is going to be just okay, but we need a stepping stone as a community because no SAO game's ever actually been good. So that, let me see here. I've gotten Skullhead and Gas Mask. Nice. I'm most excited for the mobile universe. Never made it to console. It was the biggest selling point for me. Huh, interesting. I'm wondering how they're going to cook the story up, honestly. Getting the abilities was inconsistent, was about my only issue. I kind of get why it was starting at level 1, so you would slowly scale into being able to do more damage to the boss rather than just bursting it down on spawn, which is fair, but like, there's got to be a way to like, kind of like do it like Final Fantasy, you know, like everyone's, even if you're like a level 100 character, if you're fighting like a level 70 boss, you can downscale to the max. But like if you're fighting your level 100 and you fight the newest boss and it's already level 100, just like stay at 100, I guess, and just get best in slot. I really did like that like style of it basically. But at the same time, I mean, I'm okay with leveling up over time. I'll get over it, you know. I'll get over it.
So, final thoughts and hope for the game. I hope that we can equip every weapon type on Kirito as well as give him wings and change his ability to basically anything, essentially making him into a created character as with other SAO games. I hope they give us the ability to completely customize his character as far as his size, color scheme, and his abilities. Without that, I don't think a lot of people are going to pick up this game because it may resemble Fatal Bullet, but it's not Fatal Bullet, and a lot of people, like including myself, were waiting for a Fatal Bullet 2, and this just it isn't it. It's not a bad game by any means. It's still great, still fun, and if nothing else, way better than the last two SAO games that we had. And I'm gonna play the crap out of this game when it releases next month. I'm happy with the way it is, and I can't wait to see how my favorite characters play and what they do for DLC and what the other game modes are going to look like. Now, I'm going to make video guides for as much as I can for this game when it's released, as far as how to get better weapons, how to unlock skills, and easy breakdowns of characters and their mechanics. So if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel for SAO and turn those notifications on. If you have any questions, thoughts, or anything else, please don't hesitate to let me know down in the comments so we can have like a huge discussion on it. I'm seriously thinking about starting a Discord server for this game so I can have people to play with specifically. So if nothing else in the comments, let me know if you'd be down to join something like that. All right, guys, my name is Venice SGN. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day. Peace out.
Very nice, very nice. All right, cool. Oh my god, that's so loud. Holy shit.
All right, so
okay. Yeah, freaking good video. I was a fan of that video. I think I really agree with a lot of what he was saying. He had some very thoughtful opinions on stuff like that, which is really cool. I'm a fan. It's all the games, universes, arcs, and movies combined. Game. Never thought it was Fatal Bullet. I mean, I never thought people were just, I don't know. I didn't know people really wanted Fatal Bullet Fatal Bullet 2 that much. I thought they were just thrilled at the fact that like the same dev team was working on this. I didn't know it was gonna be like a deal breaker for some people, which is kind of news to me, but I don't know. Here we are. Wish the names would actually show instead of Kirito 1, 2, 3. It's the little things in life. But yeah. Gotta be honest, downscaling in 14 is bad. I mean, I didn't mind it, so, and I mean, I'm sure if you've got like some numbers and you got best in slot, then yeah, it's probably not great. But I'm just, as a filthy casual who's like, oh cool, I'm just level 70 fighting this level 70 thing. These are my skills. This is what my stuff is. All right, go crazy. I'm
just a humble bounty hunter, man.
Hias, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. But yeah, freaking all good stuff though. All freaking good stuff. I got another video that I want to watch that we don't even need to have like anything like too crazy as far as like, discussion, but I do want to see what they're gonna do with this. What in
Ladies
the
and
heck?
old gentlemen,
What?
welcome
Stop.
back.
No,
or
not this
welcome
again.
to
Not this again.
The channel.
No,
My
give me this next one.
次は外さん。おめえと本気でやり合うわ。いつかの天下一武道会家だな。神にふさわしい。未来を見る準備ができたよ。
Is anybody even still playing Xenoverse 2? Or like is everyone just like collectively waiting for Sparking Zero, so that's why they're like keeping up with this game, you know?
僕についてきて。
どういうつもりだビルス。破壊はしないという約束だったはず。ベルモット、お前だって分かってんだろ。今のあいつと長いし小石なんて無理だってや。もういい。第7宇宙ごと破壊するぞ。破壊神様の命に背くことお許しください。もうこうすることでしかお前を止められないのか。破壊神の力だってこの通り。ジレン、君って最高だよ。
ヒューのやつ、自分も実験対象ってわけ？
やっぱり君はヒーローだね。でもそれじゃダメなんだよ。
孫悟空、お前なら俺を止められるはずだ。そうだろ。
Good old UI Goku, baby.
約束を果たすぞ。ジレン。
Wait, it's so funny because like, where are we at here? So we got Xenoverse 2, but we have Xenoverse 2 for Nintendo Switch. Like, did they have to make a brand new game for the Nintendo Switch? Or am I misunderstanding this? Like, why are the differences between both of these two games? I don't understand. Make it make sense. I know PC players are still playing since they can mod. Freaking fair. I have heard the mods go pretty hard in Xenoverse 2. Okay. New game for flip phone.
Bandai Namco loves to put out Dragon Ball games that come in all shapes and sizes, but the one that's coming up next has got the attention of quite a few. Bringing the series back to the beloved arena fighter formula, the upcoming Dragon Ball Sparking Zero has been on the radar for no few people, and ahead of its imminent release,
Oh, just released for Switch
we're
not too
going
long
to go
ago?
over a few key details that you should know about. Budokai Tenkaichi Successor.
Love that.
Between 2005 and 2007, Bandai Namco and Spike Chunsoft delivered 3 Arena Fighter Dragon Ball titles with the Budokai Tenkaichi series. But fans' cries for a 4th installment had gone unheard for over a decade and a half. With Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, however, Bandai Namco is finally bringing the series back, with the upcoming fighter confirmed to be the 4th installment in the Budokai Tenkaichi series. Dynamic and destructible environments. Seeing the ridiculous scale and escalation that generally characterizes fights in Dragon Ball recreated was always one of the Budokai Tenkaichi series' biggest strengths, and Sparking Zero is looking to deliver in that area as well. In fact, as you progress through a fight, you'll also notice the environments around you reacting to it, with your surroundings changing and deteriorating dynamically based on the things that you and your opponent do over the course of your
do
duel.
the whole story mode again for the 20th time. They're doing what
Episode
if
battle
modes
mode.
though, which is kind of interesting. So like,
Episode battle
you can
is
just
Dragon
be like,
Ball
well,
Sparking
what
Zero's
if
main
we just
single-player
didn't do
mode.
this, and then you
It
get a
stars
whole
8
thing.
playable
That could be
characters in
fun.
the form of Goku, Vegeta, Frieza, Gohan, Piccolo, Future Trunks,
Probably a
Jiren,
different
and
version
Goku
than the
Black,
other.
with each stage covering battles
I
from
wonder,
across
Xander.
Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super. Cutscenes will vary from character to character, while interestingly enough, players will also be able to make choices at times that will impact the story, allowing you to go for events that don't align with what happened in the source material.
Which is interesting, I think.
Custom Battle Mode. Beyond Episode Battle, players will also have access to the Custom Battle Mode, which allows you to play entirely original battles. As the mode's name suggests, players will also get the ability to customize and change a number of things, including including playable characters, camera cuts, pre- and post-battle cutscenes, title screens, background music, and even the characters' facial expressions.
Oh my
among
God.
Other things. Custom Battle will also include bonus battles, which will task players with trying to get victories through specific victory conditions. Roster. The strength of the roster can make or break a fighter, and in this area, it doesn't look like anyone's going to find Dragon Ball Sparking Zero lacking in the slightest. Bandai Namco has confirmed that the game is going to have a whopping 182 characters in total, which is more than we've ever seen in a single Budokai
Which is going to be
Tenkaichi game
dope.
before.
And 100 of those are Goku.
New characters. Of the 182 characters that the game will feature at launch, a large number will be characters that were featured in past Budokai Tenkaichi titles. A significant chunk will also be entirely new introductions for the series. In
Mods
total,
for the custom
there will
battles
be
will go
nearly
crazy.
30 new characters
I believe
in
it.
Sparking Zero, including the likes of Frieza Force Soldier, Android 13, Slug, Turles, Bojack, and many others.
We get Freezer Force Soldier before Android 17 Lamau.
Character stats. Every character in Sparking Zero will have their effectiveness in battle determined by a pool of 5 different stats. There's HP, which is self-explanatory. There's attack, which will focus on the strength of the smash and hand-to-hand attacks. There's combo, which will inform combo damage. There's special attack, which will focus on blasts and ultimate blasts. And there's ki, which will determine how strong a character's ki blasts are and how quickly they restore their ki.
Super 17 will be a DLC. Maybe.
Movement details.
Maybe. They've
Mastering
been doing him
movement
dirty.
in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero's 3D arenas will be key, and players will have plenty of ways to move around. The step or the short dash will be your primary method of movement, and will do exactly what the name suggests, while the Dragon Dash will let you rush in a certain direction at high speed. Combine that with Z-Burst Dash, and you'll be able to get behind your foe with a high-speed movement. Using your ki, you can also ascend or descend towards or away from foes. Offensive actions. As you would expect, Sparking Zero is going to be a very aggressive game, but what exactly will you have at your disposal in terms of your basic moveset? On the offensive side of things, players will be able to use rush chain combos, which will do higher damage the longer they are, and smash attacks, which have to be built up before being unleashed, and do varying damage based on how much you build them up. Then there's the Lift Strike, which will send your enemies flying in case you want to turn proceedings a bit more aerial, while Grand Slash will do the opposite and direct your attack downwards. Different kinds of combos and various follow-up attacks will also be available. Defensive actions. There will, of course, be times where you're going to have to be on the back foot a little bit, and Dragon Ball Sparking Zero will present players with plenty of options on that
Jesus
front
Christ,
as well.
some of these
In
moves,
addition to
man.
guarding against incoming attacks,
I'm so
players will
excited.
also be able to evade attacks in different ways, while a number of different methods of countering are available. Local multiplayer. Being a fighter, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is of course promising a fairly robust multiplayer component, and though the bulk of that will focus on the online side of things, there will be some limited options available for local multiplayer as well. Specifically, the Hyperbolic Time Chamber will be where you will head to play local split screen against your friends, while you can also play tournaments offline, though opponents will be generated for you.
Yeah, okay.
Online multiplayer. The online multiplayer side of things will be more fleshed out. For starters, the aforementioned tournaments will be on offer here, allowing players to join a variety of different tournament types or create a custom one to duke it out against other players online. On top of that, a ranked mode will also be available, as you'd expect. Leaderboards will be included, while players will also be able to set matchmaking conditions. Standard and classic controls.
I wonder how they're going to do the ranked stuff though, because with the ranked, it's like if there's only going to be a handful of like meta characters, is that all that's going to be available to use to be like viable in the ranked category? I wonder how they're going to make that, because like you probably can't get like ultra dragon status with like Chaozu or something like that, you know? So I'm interested to see how they're going to handle ranked mode.
Much like many other fighters do in today's day and age, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is going to offer multiple control schemes. Classic controls will let you play with controls that will emulate the Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi games, with some alterations here and there, while standard controls will be changed and modernized and, as the name implies, will be the default way to play the game. Customization details. In addition to being able to buff up characters' previously mentioned
Skill
stats
issue,
courtesy
true.
of capsule customizations,
Freaking true.
Sparking Zero will also feature a handful of cosmetic customization
Trying to break
options.
out the
As you'd
tier
expect,
system,
multiple different
just like
outfits will be
Pokemon.
featured for each
It's
character,
gonna happen.
while
You know it.
players
You know
will
it's gonna
also be able
happen.
to equip them with different accessories. PC requirements.
Oh yeah, it's a
For
big one.
those who are hoping to play Dragon Ball Sparking Zero on PC, thankfully, its system requirements aren't too high. For minimum settings, you'll need either an i5 9600K or a Ryzen 5 2600, along with either a GeForce GTX 980, a Radeon RX 590, or an Intel Arc A750 and 8GB of RAM. On recommended settings, meanwhile, you'll need either an i7 9700K or a Ryzen 5 3600.
Okay, I can
along
play
with either
this.
a
I can
GeForce
play
RTX
this.
2060 or
Poggers,
a Radeon
poggers.
RX Vega 64, along with 16GB of RAM. On either setting, you'll also need about 29GB
Overused,
of free storage
underused,
space.
never used. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm
Hey,
sure we'll get
did
that
you know
tier
Weird
list.
Gaming Vault upload new videos every day? Stick around, drop a like, subscribe, and hit that bell. And let us know what
Hit
kind of
that
content.
bell. Yeah, freaking good stuff, guys. Good freaking stuff there. You know. All right, freaking. What's happening here? We just yapping. We just freaking yapping right now. All right. This can run on a potato, which is good because that means anybody can play it, and that's awesome. Gosh, I don't want to do anything other than just freaking play the new Sword Art game. That's all I want. Fractured Daydream, just come back to me, bro. Just come back to me. That's all I want. Just come back to me. All I'm stuck with is Last Recollection, which I don't even understand what's happening half the fucking time. Prove your bonds. I could go get married or something. I don't know what the fuck this DLC is. Oh god, he has Last Recollection. I wanted to go and like play it again because I have 24 hours in. So I tried to really get into it. I really tried to get into it. And for Alicization Licorice, we got 191 hours in that bitch. I need to just play for 10 more hours just to give it a solid like 200 and then just call it a day. I own this game on console, so that's why it's only 14 hours, but I definitely beat the shit out of that game too. Hollow Realizations only got 21 hours. I enjoyed it, but I just kind of, I don't know, just kind of fell off of it. But I don't know. Dare I just fucking just boot it up real quick and just kind of see what happens? I don't know. Do we just test it out? Do we just see what happens and what goes on if we just accidentally press the play button, you know? I don't know. We'll see what happens. And if we're not feeling it, then the next stream you guys fucking see me on is going to be on what, Monday? And then on that stream on Monday, which is going to be the early release of the game, next stream's going to be the game, which is going to be awesome. So we'll see what we got. You know, we'll see what we got. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's just like I was playing this. Nah, I won't be here. I gotta rush the story. I'm gonna be hitting that story hard as fuck. And then whenever it drops, I am going to like, I'm gonna no life it, dude. I'm gonna fucking no life it. I can't wait to play / stream it as well. Hell yeah, Mad on Fire. And we will both be playing the game, baby. Both be playing the game. I was like, all right, I can't go 2 streams without playing a single game, so I'm plugging my controller in here. All right, hold on. Also, can we agree that like they always have banger ass music? At the volcano, yes it is, I think. What? Do a 24-hour stream just doing the story mode, unlocking everything? Thomas, don't play with me, bro. I will. I'll fucking do it. Good opening. Big fan of Riona. Same. Great openings. Man, it's good taste. Got it too. Hell yeah. Alice! Pontifex. Asuna. Actual goals, bro. Actual goals. When will find me my Asuna, bro? Oh my god, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna not talk about it. All right. So, with that in mind, let's see here. Last recollection. Continue. Autosave 1, October 12th, 2023. You know, yeah, it's been a little bit of time. I just don't even know what's fucking going on in this game anymore, dude. I have no idea what's going on in this game anymore. Should I change my game category? Should I just like leave it here? Live and die with the autosaves. I have some things that I saved, you know? Yeah, we save sometimes. Yeah, like the models in this game, like they're not bad, but they're not like, I don't know. I just like the Fractured Daydream models and the art style and everything. Yeah, I don't know. Oh shit, Edis was in this game, not gonna lie, kind of missing Rising Steel the other day. Dude, Rising Steel was such a fun fucking game for no reason. And then they just nuked it, bro. They just fucking nuked it. We can't have anything, bro. We can't have anything. Man. Good times. Good times. Oh yeah, I was in here the other time. Okay. Cool. Not even using new game character in your party, SMH. He has Scythe, I think. She does, I think. Monsters, but you need trouble. Absolutely, be counting on you. Let's get going. All right, cool. Sounds good. Real PogChamp. Real PogChamp. That's because like I love Asuna, I love Alice. Like those are like some of my two favorite characters in the whole fucking show. And then like Edis was new, so like I figured Edis was really cool, like a finally addition to a major SAO game that wasn't just a mobile game. That was pretty cool. But like, yeah, Asuna and Alice were like must-haves on the squad, you know. Edis, like, you know, edit party. Because like I could change Edis for Dorothy. Yeah, she's got freaking Scythe here. Also, bro, you could put Mito in the new game and Dorothy and have two different Scythe users, bro. Come on now. Come on now. But now don't have Edis, so I'm still upset. Kick Kirito out. You've lost your mind. You've lost your mind. He is my entire personality. On a revolution, Nightmare Rain. See, one thing I liked about this game too was like as you did your abilities, they really leaned into the skill connect situation, where like as you did the one, if you timed it correctly enough, it did like actually like more damage. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, here we go. Skill Connect was cool. Yeah, I was a fan. Maybe it was broken on launch of this game. Pickaxe, ages. All right. Camera feels like fucking crazy fast in this. Why is the camera so like trippy? Am I losing it? Did I just like get used to this? Did I just not question it? Camera settings, rotation speed. Let's knock it back a little bit. Camera distance in battle. Let's lock that back a little bit. Probably do that. Boss fight distance. Probably have sensitivity turned up because I remember it being slow as balls. Okay, that's a little bit better. All right. Yeah, I don't even know what's happening in this story. I know that like Dorothy was here to like help us like get people together so we stop killing people or something. Huh. Oh, I keep hitting the switch. I'm just sitting here like, brother, how am I pulling her in here right now? Oh yeah, I just got a casual ass starburst to stream. But like imagine if that connected though. Oh, you're still sitting here. What the fuck? Faster prevent the war between the two groups. But also I played for like 8 hours and I think I was like chapter 2. Shit. Good job, Asuna. Rock Breaker Gauntlet. All right. Yeah, I just totally like have forgotten the plot of like all this. Oh. It's like if you just mash square, you're able to like just continually use these different combos. I could possibly bash through this story over the weekend before Daydream launch, but I don't know that I care to. I don't think you're gonna get a whole lot out of it, honestly, if you bang it out. I don't know. 3 days till Fractured Daydream for early access. I can't wait, Dragon. I can't wait. We gonna be eating good. How you doing though? How's it going? I'm just gonna stay in this category. Nothing's gonna stop me. Oh, this is the bat is the fucking boss? No. Wait, what the fuck? What the? Hey, yo. Yo. Still. Hey, yo. Did I just get one shot? Hey, yo. Can I like pick him up? How do I? Oh, there we go. I like switched via the tactical arts. I'm doing good. That's good. Oh. Wait, how do I choose individual? Change the controlled character. Okay. Gotcha. I'm sitting here like, brother. Starbuster streamer. Oh, we're doing shit for damage right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, we're leaving. We're leaving. Greetings and salutations, Anthony chat. What's going on, Shadows? Yeah, we're leaving. We're leaving. Fuck that. We're not doing this shit. We'll beat these instead. All right. All right. What am I even doing? How did I even get here? What is happening right now? We're just kind of running around here, just doing a whole lot of nothing. Let me see here. Just chilling, did my one task for the day. Fill up the car with gas. Oh, and pay bills. Damn, I'm too productive. Slow down, my guy. Slow down. You're doing so much right now. What the hell? All right. So technically we can say we played a video game today. So that's really cool. Yeah. We technically played a video game today. Let's go. Almost had 2 yapping streams in a row. What the fuck? Oh my god. Just started playing the Liberty Early Access. Whoa. Wait, what is that?
Huh? Oh.
Purifying boon, yet the bubbles power bless us with a boon of purity. Those words are all that is handed down. Since ages ago, we have been told never to come near here. Knowledge is lost. Man, boon, hell, we'll have to get looking for that then. True. All right, where's my purifying boon? Oop. There should be an ultra seal below. Might find a clue. Let's check it out. You know what's funny is, like, I played this last time and like that pop-up never happened last time. So I'm just kind of like, what the fuck? Oh. Nope, not me. It turned to Asana. Throne and Liberty. Oh, okay. How was that? How was the Throne and Liberty? The Liberty. Sometimes ads just be hitting, bro. I don't know. All right. All right, we got an earring. How do I get down there?
Yes.
Just take the stairs and then whoop. Can we hit a left? Is that all we have to do? Oh, there we go. Alter this here. I'm gonna find a clue. Let's check it out. Cool. I've already made more progress than I did the last time I booted this thing up. We need to go to this thing. Targeted by blue slide. Oh, God damn it. A blue slime. Okay. And done. Distorted resources have gathered, either alter slowly around it. When you hold out your hand, the whole space seems to ripple and warp. Would you like to investigate? Yes. Wait, I was watching streams to get Twitch drops for it? Nice. Listen, Twitch drops be very important sometimes, you know? I think we have found another seal. There is an inscription like unto the others. To you who tread fearlessly, use this power to bring harmony to the lands. The 3 resonant stones become one through sound, bestow blessings. Doesn't that remind you of something said about Bubbles' power?
Hi.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they related somehow. I'm interested in a bit on stones too. Let's see if we can find them. All right. I know if we can go further. Make the 3 resonant stone vibrate. Oh, I think I know what they're talking about here. There's like these little, like these things, right? Power of the distortion seal is vibrating. Ooh, that's a lot of aggro. All right, a lot of aggro. All right, am I even going in the right direction? Oh, I think there's one right here. Oh, they're gonna fight me, aren't they? It's just like, they don't feel like crazy important to fight. And then you kind of just like burst them down in like 5 seconds anyway. And then we use this, and then we use this. Oh my god. No! God damn it. Nice jump, bro. Thanks, bro. Crap. Now I need to do... There's like one more, but like I don't think I have... How do I increase my charges? Also, what the heck is this? All right, we got a dagger. Yeah, there are 0 charges on this thing. What do I gotta do? And I kind of, ugh, gosh. Really wish I would have been able to. God dang it. All right. And then do this. All right, world map. Map information about the region. All right, cool. That didn't give me a single charge. I was hoping to give me a charge of some kind, but I guess not. Okay. Man, I really wish I wouldn't have freaking wasted it on it being turned around like that. That was dumb. How was I supposed to know? How was I supposed to know, bro? Out here really doing it to me. Oh God, I don't know why I was like, yep, first response, just jump. Another one around here somewhere. Even if I find it, I can't use it. What is going on up there? Oh, we can charge the seal's power. Three. Oh, did it just... Oh, it just did it. There was no grand, like, thing. It just... Like, all right, cool, it's charged. Like, we didn't get, like, a special, like... Special ability, no crazy cutscene. No, it's just charged, man. Oh, okay. Find where the sound meets. Receive protection from the bubble's power. I mean, I'm all for receiving the blessing of the bubbles. I would just like to know, like, where's the map at? Doesn't seem to be, so doesn't seem too bad of a game, to be honest. For like the oh no, not the stupid bat. God damn it. What kind of game is it? What's in here? Door doesn't open. Doesn't look like it's locked. Could it be sealed? Weaver of life in the wastelands, ye who challenge the trial pursuing strength. Correct the heavenly waterway with the spiral of the land to open the path. Voice just now. What a mystery. Isn't it supposed to be a trial? Maybe this is the trial of the giants. So if we can solve the riddle, we can open this door? Correct. The heavenly waterway with what's supposed to mean. Correct the heavenly waterway. Okay, let's look for something related to the water. I can't wait to know life fractured daydream. Same. A PvP MMO. Oh, nice. A PvP MMO sounds actually pretty sweet. PvEVP. Oh, it's like, so it's a little bit of everything then. Oh shit. Water coming from above is... Wait, could this be? Water falling from above. Yeah, it might be it. Let's find the source. Understand where the water is flowing from. I don't think I want to find out. Ah, shit. Do I really wanna? Ah, crap. Is this gonna be the? It's a 27. All right, we can handle these little guys. All right, no problem. It's free to play on October 1st. Oh, okay. It's exciting. Yeah, I have not seen any gameplay. I haven't seen anything at all about this freaking game, so I have no idea even like, just like what's even going on. What episode of JoJo is this? This is definitely episode 10 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. What's up, Funky Boy? How you doing? Wait, what? Oh, son of a bitch. Can we even fight this? It's got fucking 12 million health. This thing's gonna fucking one-shot us too. Wait, I think it's this. Oh, we're just fucking going for it. I forgot that I could even do this. Stop, bust the stream. All that, and we did no kind of damage. Go. Jesus. By the way, do you know if there's going to be a continuation for Alicization after World Underworld? I miss SAO. Oh, son of a bitch. We gotta run. We gotta run. We gotta run. Technically, with the novels, there is a continuation after Alicization, World of Underworld. And it actually seems to have gone pretty hard. So I don't know if they're gonna ever animate it or not, but it's called Sword Art Online Unital Ring, and I hope they animate it, because that's gonna be like all the time they spent still in the world with like Kirito and Asuna, and like, you know, him just being a fucking god and just running the world and everything before they got ripped out of there. Yeah, all really good stuff. So shit, just to get my fix, I might even just buy the novels and just fucking read it, dude. Because yeah, I need to get my SAO fix. But until I get that fix, I will have Fractured Daydream, the video game, which will be very nice. So the good part of SAO, Unital Ring will be so cool animated, dude. Unital Ring will be freaking awesome. Just from what I understand about it, and I'm like, listen, can we please just like have some stuff? That'd be really awesome if you guys like, you know, threw us a bone. But who knows? They may never do that, which is fine, I guess. Whatever you're into. The bubbles? Is that what I'm looking for? Touch the bubbles. I was given the boon of miasma. Way easier to breathe now. Bubbles, protection from the bubbles. Is it the purifying boon? Bet we can get past the miasma. Yeah, let's go find out. All right, we're about to go and find out in the miasma. Turns out I can beat no bosses. They can save it for live action. I don't know if I want. Do I want live action? Would that ruin it? I don't know. You can't just make everything live action, you know? At least they'll try, but yeah, anime or a game, that'd be awesome though. But I don't know. Live action sucks. I mean, people like it, and they nailed it one time with the One Piece stuff. And ever since, people are like, everything's gonna be live action now. Everything always gets live action. It really does get live action all the time. And I'm just like, why, bro? Just give us another anime and just call it a day. Not everything's meant to be live action. The monster bellowing is near. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's go. Get this thing back. Oh. Some live action is good. like barely, you know? Yeah, imagine if UFO table animated an actually somewhat decent original material since Fate Stay Night. Wouldn't complain getting SAO sequel with Demon Slayer animation. I mean, if they got a Demon Slayer animation, I mean, honestly though, even the SAO movies that came out recently, like the Arya movie and all, like, just those were beautifully animated in my opinion. They looked really good. They felt good. I was all about it. So like even just more of that would be just great, which I think we're gonna get like every couple years or so. I'll be old and gray by the time they finish the whole fucking thing, but you know, it'll be out eventually. I want to see Studio Ghibli live action, but haven't. Good luck with that. I don't know if you're gonna find any like Studio Ghibli stuff like that. I don't know. That'd be a really weird one to animate. New anime season is pretty cool at the moment. Good animes, continuations. I don't always keep up with the seasons. I never know what's going on. I never know what's popular. I don't know. If something I watch just happens to get a new season, I'll throw it back on. But I never know what's going on seasonally. Dragon Ball Evolution is the worst live action movie I ever saw. You and probably everybody else in the world. So they exist. They did one for The Cat Returns. Was it good? We're gonna get GTA 6 before SAO sequel. Which means we'll just take the game for right now, you know? We'll take the game. That's all. All right. What's happening here? We're getting a cutscene. What a crazy boss fight.
少しは手本となる働きを見せるか。ドロシー、リピア。
はい、閣下。おそばでお守りいたします。
Ugh, these guys deserve better in the show.
盾の役目はお任せください。
違う。二人とも俺からあまり離れるなよ。
はい。了解です、シャッター様。
なるほど。部下に好かれるわけだ。
I think he's dashing. What a crazy thing to say.
何か言ったか。
いやいや、なんでもない。行くぞ、シャスター。
ああ、ひるむなよ、キリト。
All right, let's go. Right, 19. I mean, shit, I guess we can just jump into this, huh? Go! Spread out and go! This is the trailer for it. I probably won't look at it right now, but thank you for dropping it. The man, the myth, the legend, Barakuli. And then we go in. Starburster stream. Oh yeah, that felt good. Why do some characters look like a Wish version of themselves? I don't know. Interesting animation styles on these ones, but it's alright.
これが英知の種か。しかし、これで信じてくれるかな。
信じさせるしかない。悪いが俺はあの女には会いに行かないぞ。
了解。いつも通り終わったら結果を報告しに行くよ。
ああ、引き続きドロシーを頼むぞ。
Keep Dorothy safe.
ドロシーもくれぐれも DIL に足元を救われるなよ。お前は俺の部下だ。誰にもその身を奪われる。
Get off of the dialogue box here.
はい、 シャスター様
Offer my life for the Dark Army. No one will take it.
決して奪われません
I just can't. I just refuse to do the dubbed version of this game. It's like criminal, or just dubbed version of like this show in general. I'm not a dub hater. Just saying it for me.
ジャイアント族は強い。いずれまたそれを証明する。
ああ、何度でも勝負しよう。今回は本当にありがとうな。
なんとか無事目的達成ですね
Samuel Jackson's very accurate, but
暗
they
黒術師ギルドの陣屋に向かいましょ
core
う
because it's really short story in general.
DIA に成果を突きつけてやらねば
Now, I'm not saying all live action's bad. I know there's like a very select few that can pull it off, but I just don't think everything is meant for live action. Just because you get the once in a blue moon thing that pop off and does pretty well doesn't mean that everything should go that way. I only watch dub, but I hate reading since I'm dyslexic. That could be a problem. So your options are limited. Your options are very limited. I have looked for answers to this my entire life. Do you have any idea why Gabriel got so powerful at the end of SAO and turned into this Archangel, even though it was just his GGO character file? So this is my understanding, Funky Boy. It was not his, to my understanding, it was not his GGO character file. He got, before they cut it off, he got an admin level character. Him and his goons all got like cracked out like endgame characters, but he got the strongest one. Not only did he get an endgame character file just, you know, thrown in there, now everyone else who came in from like ALO and SAO, and they ported their character files on over, but he got an admin character, I'm pretty sure. And then he was able to fucking just be a god. And then when you can like in the actual show, you also could just like break the game based on like your fucking mind or some shit, dude. I don't know, it got pretty wild. So like him and Kirito were both just like breaking the game constantly, like with their mind and shit. But yeah, he definitely had like some end game shit though, for sure. Yeah, but didn't Poe come back with his fucking... Poe came back because Poe had a character, I thought, and then he went back in with his SAO character. He didn't. His admin character Vecta got defeated by Barracooli. Oh fuck, you right, dude. Oh, you are right. You are right. Barracooli did fuck up the Vecta character. Right. Shit, because with that, even when Poe came in and everyone loaded in with their fucking other game character, like it kind of cracked out everybody, if I'm being honest. So like, I don't know. I guess that's, I don't know. The power scaling was fucking weird. But yeah, I don't know. I forgot all about that shit. Well, gotta rewatch Alicization again. Luffy in live action looked accurate, which is good, which is very, very good. Yeah, but freaking, that whole endgame shit, dude, was crazy because it was just like, literally how the end of that show went was like, if you could manifest it strong enough, then you could make it happen. And the dude was like such a fucking psycho. He was manifesting some crazy ass shit, and he was just making it happen. And then like Kirito was like the god of manifesting just game breaking shit, so he was also just making shit happen. But like, wasn't one of his abilities that he can like sap your fucking like will to live out of your body, which would then technically make him stronger because he has a stronger will to do things than you do. So like it was just a battle of the wills basically. Dude spawned in with a sniper shot, Zenon's leg. Kirito went to him. He turned into a freaking archangel. Yeah, just all of it was just fucking, yeah, it was nuts. Once it turned out into just a battle of the wills and who can manifest harder, that was just fucking wild. Oh, that makes sense. Never mind. Forgot about the power system and Alicization. People get stronger when they're being delusional, pretty much, which is why Sinon was like, you know, losing that fight basically and fucking had both of her legs blown off. It was like, you know what? I'm about to manifest my Hecate from from GGO and then win based on this amulet that I got from fucking Kirito's nipple sticky that I put around my neck and then shoot with that. It was all fucking weird, dude. I don't know. It got weird, but it was just manifesting the show at the end of that season. Poe got fucked. He did. And then he got unfucked because he could heal himself, and then he got refucked again because he turned into a fucking tree. So yeah, crazy stuff. Hey Himiko, how you doing? What's going on? Yeah, the shadows did pull out the will to fight, but also turn the other ones to fight against their will. It was literally just a battle of the wills, just kind of going at it, you know. So yeah, it was weird. It was all fucking strange. I was still kind of oddly here for it though, you know.
怪我したのか見せてくれすぐ治療する
あ、キリト。あ、でも大した傷では
小さい傷でもすぐ治した方がいいぞそこの岩にでも座ってくれよ
I watched it 2 days ago. Nice. Yeah, I'm rewatching it. I just watched Kirito freaking, you know, will himself to killing Heathcliff because fuck you. That was fun. And then like Heathcliff was so like in awe that his fucking game was being like hacked like that. He wasn't even mad about it. He's just like, ain't that about a bitch, huh? And then that was just it. Like it was just over. And I was just like, man, that is how that whole thing went down, isn't it? Or Leafa, where she dude, her eye stabbed. God, that fucking the whole Leafa scene and that whole Leafa battle. It was so hard to watch. Do you guys know that they reanimated that whole thing? They had to go back and reanimate it because they got so much backlash on how that was being handled on opening day, which I watched and I was like, no fucking shot. This is happening right now. Because they tend to do like a real like decent amount of like rapey kind of stuff. And I hate it so much. I can't handle it, dude. I cannot handle it. But they fucking cranked it up at like a scale of 1 to 10. They cranked it to a fucking 30. And I couldn't believe it. I literally couldn't fucking believe it. And it was a hard watch. And the show was like fine after that. But like that Leafa situation was so fucking bad. Well, they reanimated it. If you go back, it's like much more tolerable now. But I was like, dude, this was crazy on like opening night. What the fuck? Voice is a lot higher than I thought it'd be, not gonna lie. Poe will be cool DLC character in Fractured Daydream. Oh, Poe would be fucking awesome in Fractured Daydream. Rewatched the abridged version today. I don't think I finished the abridged version. Like it was funny, but like it was alright. It was alright. I think it might be a little overhyped, but it was alright. I live for those type of endings where something massive happens and everyone tears it apart like it's the worst thing ever. Wait, what do you mean? I live for those type of endings where something massive happens, then everyone tears it apart. I guess the worst thing ever. Like what the Leafa thing? That was pretty fucking bad. There's no way around that. That was really fucking bad. Kind of fucked up Fate Grand Order storyline came about. Get out, dude. It was fucking hard. And then like, dude, that was that one scene they had to also kind of like touch up a little bit because they got more the Ronnie and Tisei shit because they couldn't like speak out against these like higher ranked people within the school, and they were like on top of them in the fucking bedroom. Dude, I was like, dude, I couldn't watch it. I watched it, but I was just like, I don't want to fucking do this anymore. It was fucking bad. It's where people hate on it. Oh no, the game being hacked. Oh, yeah. I mean, the whole game being hacked thing, it was what it was. I found it, if anything, it was like, if anything, it was actually like karma for Heathcliff because Heathcliff like cheated during that 1v1 anyway. So get fucked for being a cheater, I guess. So I don't know. To where people hate on it. Oh no, the game being, and not to mention there was just so much more to it than, you know, what ended up happening after that. So like it moved the story along. Yes, it would have been nice to see them go through all 100 levels, but at the same time, I'm not too mad about it. He would definitely be a rogue character. Yeah, he'd be a rogue character. Like what the is it rogue or is it assassin? I think it's rogue. But yeah, I think Poe would be a really good addition to that too. I just wish the villains would be more than creepy, R-word, or crazy killer, or both. Yeah, my favorite kind of villains are the ones where like the more you listen to them, you're like, bro, you kind of spitting right now. You know, I'm like, wait a minute, you kind of onto something right now. Like you're going about it very poorly, but I get it. I fucking get it. Like those are my favorite kind of villains.
どうしたんだ急に笑って。
いえ、父さんと母さんもこんな感じだったのかなと。
The villain that has a point are the best. Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. And but like as far as like, fuck, I'm trying to think. But a villain who was just like just overly cracked for no reason and just wanted to fight for the fuck's sake of fighting. My favorite type of villain of that was Madara Uchiha. Like, yeah, he had a couple of different like, good little one-liners, but that motherfucker was just, he felt like a real endgame boss, dude. It was nuts when I first was watching that. Aizen from Bleach is a good villain. True. Heard good things. Quite watching anime for like 6 months. Then I came back to it. Started by rewatching the entire adaptation on Netflix. Yu-Gi-Oh's death killed me IRL because I didn't remember shit. Aizen the GOAT. Aizen pretty good from what I hear. I liked Pain. I believe you. Dude, when I first watched that Yu-Gi-Oh part, because I was watching it weekly, when that Yu-Gi-Oh part happened, I shit you not, I fucking started crying. I literally, because they just drug it out, dude. They drug it out. Like if someone literally fucking got like mutilated like that and was like slowly dying, in most situations they're just kind of like, oh no, I'm fading to black, that's just it. Like they really played it out how it probably would have actually gone down when someone's starting to like slowly die and they like start losing their vision and they start like losing like their breath and they just like can't hear, they can't, and I'm just like, oh my god, I fucking can't, dude. And I just, when he like was gone, I just fucking lost it, dude. I fucking lost it. I couldn't handle it. It was too much for me because Yu-Gi-Oh was my boy, you know, by the end of that shit, dude. Oh god. I listened to Oshi Noko right after finishing SAO. Certified will be back moment. Dude, it was just, it was hard. It was so hard. I just, god. And it takes like a lot for like an anime to like get me to that point where I'm just like watching it and I'm like, all right, well, guess I'm crying today. Fucking crazy. And like, especially like the show's not meant to do that, you know? The Kirito Awakening episode made me cry too. Really? Him awakening? Oh, he's fucking ripping his chest. Oh my god, dude, that shit fucked me up too. Bro, Alicization was so good, guys. It was so fucking good. And it was like that moment right there when he was like getting his mental shit together was like such a perfect bow of him being like, hey, this shit actually fucked him up. And even though he's trying to be strong and he may get like a little teary-eyed here and there like throughout the show, this shit makes him want to fucking die. And it was like so well done and so impactful that I just, chef's kiss. My favorite villain is Auto Apocalypse from Honkai Impact 3rd. Never played that game. Well, I tried to play it like a little bit. I've played like 10 minutes of it. But yeah, that seemed like it's got a really good story. What are we talking about? We are talking about Sword Art Online Alicization, the TV show, and how some of the moments in there were so impactful it made you want to cry. Like the Yu-Gi-Oh part. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff.
暗黒騎士だった母さんは聖号騎士との戦いに敗れて命からがら逃げ、そこで父さんと出会った。
そうなのか。
手負いの獣のように警戒心が強かった母さんをなだめて、父さんは治療をしてくれたとか。母さんの治療と回復のために父さんの住まいで過ごすようになり、そして恋に落ちたと。
Dorothy, you gotta chill, girl.
状況が似ているだけで、君と召喚は友達ですけど。
But we friends though. Dorothy, but we friends though. Alice was so likable for most of the anime until the last part. she succumbs to the Sao virus and became part of Kirito's harem. I would argue that like she always was, like, and she just took a little bit longer because like especially when she fucking was like, because he broke her down basically. That one, that's the crazy part too. With the Alice being added to the romance thing, that made the most sense to me than any other fucking character in that harem, quote unquote. Did you play the game before this? I did. I have 200 hours in the games before this, and I have only subtle regrets. I want to get into this game series, but the games have aged so poorly. That they have. There is a new Sword Art game that is coming out in a week. That is going to be brand new, very PvE, 20 player co-op raids and stuff like that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna no life the hell out of it. So if you hang around, I'll be playing it, and if you want to jump on in, you know, we'll always have room for some people if we can fill the lobbies up. I do feel the ending of Alicization kind of fell off. You think so? The only things I know about Alicization is the first few chapters of the light novel, and I found PDFs online. Wait, what game are we playing right now? We are definitely not playing the game I'm in the category for. We are definitely playing the Sword Art Online game, the Last Recollection. I love the moments in anime when they make you cry in excitement. Oh man, sometimes I just get so fucking hype. I just want to like jump out of my chair and just fucking like go run somewhere, you know? Yeah. The space slag something at the end of SAO Alicization was definitely out of pocket. Oh, when they like went back, but they were like in space, like with the fighter jets or whatever the fuck, and like Alice and Asuna and Kirito were just like sitting there just like waving. Yeah, that was, I guess that was supposed to like link together another anime, I thought. It was so weird. It was so random, but like, I don't know. I would have been kind of here for it if they would have fleshed it out a little bit more. I don't know. When they had a bunch of the red players, SAO Fractured Daydream. Yeah, Fractured Daydream is going to be the one that comes out in a few days. How did you force yourself to play the gameplay, especially the first one? Hollow Fragment wasn't that bad. It wasn't as pretty, but it wasn't, you know, it was something. But yeah, the one before this, as an SAO fan, as an SAO like serious enthusiast, when you get a little, you think you just hit the jackpot. So you gaslight yourself into being like, this is gonna be it. This is my entire life now. And SAO fans don't always be eating good, all right? So hopefully when this new Fractured Daydream game comes out, hopefully we'll be eating good, all right? Because when someone's dehydrated and they get just an ounce of water, they think they've just drank the ocean. That's how I feel as an SAO fan when we finally get a game. So when this new one comes out, I'm here for it. Licorice was pretty bad. It wasn't great, but it was still fun because at the same time we had nothing else as a newer SAO title, so I took it and I ran with it. I thought I was meant to show the future because time moves faster. Yeah, time does move faster in the game, and I was just kind of wondering what they were gonna do with that exactly, because it seemed like even those girls who were in the fighter jets were like Ronnie and Tisei's like great grandkids or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. So I don't know. Drinking from the ocean dehydrates you, so SAO fans continue to thirst. True. The analogy fits so well, it's sickening.
なるほど。ドロシーのお父さんは暗黒騎士をかくまいながら人海で暮らしていたのか。
はい。父さんがいなくなった日のことをよく覚えています。
The lag was the worst part of Licorice. You got used to it, you know? It's part of the charm after a while.
父さんはもう帰ってこないから暗黒界へ戻らないといけないと言われました。母さんの故郷だから大丈夫だよと言われて。
I'd say every protagonist looked like Kirito.
辛いことが多くなってしまいましたね。
But a lot of protagonists do be looking just basic AF though.
でも召喚には庇護してくださるシャスター様とリピア様がいました。だからいつか父さんに今の姿を見てもらいたいです。
Girl with typical daddy issues.
見てもらえたらどんなに報われることでしょう。
突然いなくなったお父さんなのにか。
Right? He just up and dipped, and you're like, wish you could tell me I was, he's proud of me.
お
Didn't think about that, did you?
ごめん。傷つけたかったわけじゃないんだ。
That's what I like about Kirito, man. Just blunt, just to the point, very factual. Like it is what it is, you know?
いえ、望みがないことを口走ったのは事実です。
I think it's more that they just go for a generic Japanese black hair average Joe look. Yeah, I mean, the more average Joe someone looks, the more relatable. Like, oh, I could kind of be like me, in the world of Japan.
俺が代わりに言うよ。ドロシー、立派に成長したな。
See, it's shit like that, man. She about to fall for him, bro.
偉いよ、ドロシー。
In the head pat.
君は父さんじゃないですよ。
Secretly, my father is crazy.
なあ、そうだけど。
でもありがとうございます、キリト。
I wish full dive VR was real, but not like nerve gear. What do you mean, not like nerve gear? That's exactly how I want it. What the fuck?
君も親元を離れて違う世界で
I've never gotten this far in the game, bro. No one ever actually like pets Kirito back. No one ever actually pets him back. That's fucking hilarious.
やばい。今のはちょっとグッときた。
Oh yeah, Austin's about to fucking castrate you, bro.
今度君の家族のことも教えてくださいね。
Got him with the reverse head pat. It said, "No, motherfucker, you sit." I'm a failure and was harshly bullied as a teenager before getting reanimated in the fantasy world, and now every girl wants my D, and I'm overpowered for some very unique reason. That's the title of the anime, right? Because for some reason, every fucking title gets longer and longer and longer and longer, and I don't know why. It's like a fucking paragraph for a title now. It's insane to me. Being trapped would suck, says you. Is she taller than him? I think they're probably breaking even, maybe. Yeah, they're breaking even. Return to Obsidia Castle Town. Okay. Ooh, can do. I forgot. We actually have gameplay in this fucking game. We have gameplay? Do we do things? Can I just jump? Can I jump? Can I jump? I don't want to jump. Should I jump? I can't jump anyway. I already felt the invisible wall stopping me. Light novel thing so people don't have to read the back of the book. It's lazy. That's lazy. What you mean you want to read the back of the book? The fuck? Map. Oh yeah, we can fast travel. I need to finish this game. Do you really? Do you really need to finish this game? Really ask yourself that question, Where the fuck? Oh, it's literally right here in front of me. Have you seen the current generation? That's true. That's true. Ain't no one reading. Yeah, yes, good point. Good point. Good point. Oh. I'm lazy. I'm teleporting, even though it's literally across the way over there. And teleport. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh. I don't have that unlocked. I have to actually go there now. A lot of them starter web novels. The titles are literally clickbait. Oh, am I going the wrong way? I'm going the wrong way. I wasn't even paying attention. I made a turn when I shouldn't have. Yeah, I don't read a whole lot of novels like that. I just fucking, I don't know. I just recently read like a psychology self-help book recently, which was The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, which is a really good book. Very easy read, by the way. So if you guys are trying to like get into a book or get into a good read, I would highly recommend that book, honestly. At some point, anime titles are gonna be the entire book. Low key though, like we jest, but like low key. What the wait? Oh, that's just a rock thingy. Okay. Seems like I wrote that book. Yeah, honestly, it was just such a good book, such a good title, such an easy read, so very like just relatable. Hello? I don't give a damn what people think. I'll give this back to the merchant when I get back to the trade city. Oh, okay, cool. It can be used as fast travel. Just takes the name from the light novel. True. They do be doing that. But yeah, it's like 200 something pages, like 206 or something like that. It's an easy read. So if you guys are ever looking into it, it's a really good book on like perspective and everything, you know? Oh, we're back into the city. Look at all these quests that I haven't touched, and I will continue to not touch it. What the fuck is this? R15. Nah, I'm good. And honestly, truth be told, I care too much sometimes what people think, and I'm trying to be better with that. So it is my my cross to bear for sure. Oh my freaking god, where am I going? There had to have been a better way for me to do this. Life will teach you not to. You know, life has taught me not to, but I'm stubborn and stupid, and I keep doing it anyway. And now that I'm in my ripe age of 33, I'm at the point now where I don't think it's as much as like I was afraid of what people thought of to a degree, as much as I didn't like even viewing myself as the villain. And if I, you know, wasn't being a people pleaser, then I felt like I was being a bad person. So it almost wasn't even as much to do with them as it had to do with me. Not to get all deep and everything on here, chat, but you know, we out here. I have the opposite problem. Sometimes I don't care enough what people think. There's a balance. There's definitely a balance. All right, let's get the Seed of Wisdom. All right. Oh, look, Straya. Looks like this is the DLC character right here. This is DLC 1, Straya. For some reason in a dress. I don't know. And she's gonna be a tank, so. Congratulations. As the 53-year-old man you are, what does a story slash manga slash anime have to have in it in order to hook you from the start? That's a great question. Just got here. Why do the characters have R in front of their names? That is a great question. I really don't know. I really don't know, and I kind of wish I did. Samurai Pumpkin, how you doing? How's your day going? Tank these nuts. Thank you, Dragon. Big sword user, I like that. Big sword users are pretty fun. But yeah, Funky Boy, going back to your question, I mean, this kind of opens up to chat here too. When you're watching a story or a show, what does it have to have in it to hook you from the start, chat? Like if this is in it, you're like, oh, I'm here for the ride, you know? And that is a great question, because like, I don't think I know. I think they have to have relatable enough characters that make you give a shit about the character and what's actually going on. Once they make you care about the character, I need to know what the potential of that character can be within the first like 1 to 3 episodes. Because if I'm like, oh, he's just cracked and that's just it, there's no potential, I'm like, I don't care. They can be relatable, but I'm like, okay, whatever. He's the One Punch Man of this. But like with My Hero, with like Midoriya, I was like, okay, I care about Midoriya. I see where his thing is. I now see the potential of that thing, and it was like, I was just fucking in. The first episode or 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen, Itadori, I was like, oh, I fuck with that guy. And then as it went on, I was like, oh, he's got the potential of going fucking hard. And I was hooked immediately. So like, I think I need at least those 2 things to like really keep me invested. I just need to know that there's like a potential payoff at the end of all of it. That helps. I watch a lot of isekai trash. For me, I need a really good world building and character development, but like, how long does that take? Like, how long are you willing to sit in something before you're like, all right, I'm good? Same, I just like fantasy, which is fair, which is very, very fair. Fantasy is really good. I care more for world building and setting than the characters, but like, what is your timeline before you're like, fuck this? I usually have a 3 to maximum 5 episode rule. If I watch something for 3 episodes and I'm like, I can't, I'm just forcing myself, I'm out. If people are like, no, it gets good around episode 350, then I'll give it 5 episodes maybe. I actually gave Attack on Titan like 12 episodes, and I was like, this is fucking stupid. I just could not get into it, but I know it was a very popular show. It went on for like ever, and everyone loved it. I just could not get into it. So it's a to each their own kind of thing. With Kirito, he was the first one in the beta and had to leave. Really helped you enjoy him. With Kirito, he was the first one in the beta and the last to leave it. It helps you enjoy him. With Kirito, I felt like a really weird kindred spirit type situation with Kirito. I just don't know. It's like he was doing his best to help other people, but was like super dead inside. And I was like, oh my God, he's me. And then, you know, insert all the badass stuff, and then eventually getting the relationship of goals. And I'm like, oh, that's so awesome. And then just, you know, really cool fight scenes and everything. A lot of good stuff there. A lot of good stuff there. Plus the video game theme, A1. Well, to give it 5 episodes. Do you always give it 5 episodes, Lord? Xander said he gives it a 3 episode rule. Is it a hard 3 episode rule? Like, when do you break that rule, Xander? So your thing is MC mainly, their personality, goals, motivations, etc. Yeah, because then at that point, like, with the main character, you're going to see them for like 90% of the fucking show. I gotta like who I'm gonna be looking at and trying to like do this journey with, to like, you know, join the journey. I'm not gonna be like, oh, that main character that I see like once every 10 episodes is gonna be really, really cool. Like that's not enough for me. I need to know who I'm looking at. I need to know if I'm gonna enjoy that for the long haul, and then kind of go from there. SAO hooked me on setting mostly, which is the setting was fucking top tier, the concept top tier. But what really just like brought it in for me, I'm a main character whore, by the way, in case you guys can't tell. I am literally a main character whore. It is what it is. If not, I'm interested in the first episode. I'm going to the next episode. It's like, do you ever go to like 5 reflex instead of 3? Really loved Flawed Characters, Jobless Reincarnation, and ReZero, some of my favorite animes. Oh my God, I didn't think I would like ReZero, but like I actually ended up falling in love with ReZero, and I didn't, because like the character he didn't seem very likable, but then the more I watched it, I was like, relatable. I get it. I fucking get it. God, what a fucked up dude Rudis is. Oh my gosh, freaking Jobless. Oh my gosh, he's so fucked up. But like, he also means well, and like, he's like an old man in a kid's body, but like this is like his chance to like do it over again if he had the chance to, which, you know, everyone thinks about that, but he's also in this magical world. So fucking good. So fucking good. Naruto is a self-insert MC made for you to imagine yourself as him. That's why he's all blank and very basic. Damn. Yeah, Funky Boy came at me hard with that shit. My man Regulus, villain at the start of season 2, hostile of greed. Low-key my goat. That's your goat? Shit, okay. 3 episodes should be enough to tell if you have interest or not. 3 episodes should be enough. I can't think of a time where like I watched up until 5 and I'm like, okay, I get it now. So I don't know. That's part of it. Realizes a lot of it's not great. Yeah, it's like it's character development too, you know. And then also the animation in Jobless Reincarnation is so fucking good. Also never really was adult socially in his old life. True, he kind of just lived like a hermit. He did live like a hermit, and he lived. He didn't really live, but he lived. Yeah, 100%. Oh wait, we on Fractured Daydream in here? Say less. Mostly just talking about it right now. We're in the Fractured Daydream waiting room. So basically, I'm just playing another SAO game, talking about SAO, covering SAO, and then talk about now other anime in general. But when that shit drops night 1 on early access, you better believe your boy's gonna be going hot over there. The animation OST of Jobless have my heart, not gonna lie. That, and I do be a sucker for fantasy. The fantasy's got to be good though. It can't be a slop together fantasy though, you know. You can have a great main character, but if the world's just stupid, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. Also, I can see DIL in Fractured Daydream. I can see that. God, they can make this like a really crazy Budokai Tenkaichi ass roster for Fractured Daydream, if I'm being honest, man. Early access funna be gas. No lie, dude. No lie. I can't wait. I really think I might do like, I don't want to say a 24-hour stream. It's just too much pressure, but like, you know, I'm just going to say it that like, we're gonna be at it for like the entire day, you know. I'm just gonna say it. So, you know, if y'all want to be here for the ride, we gonna be here is all I'm gonna say about that, you know. Us SAO fans really do just be out here. The video may have different languages for Jobless Reincarnation, which I think my original language is fucking hard. Making up a brand new language for anything else has got to be so difficult, you know. I think it goes hard. Very 48-hour stream. Got it. Chill, my guy. Chill. Did you see pirated first episode of ReZero season 3? I have not seen that. What the fuck? Is that real? Can't believe I had to buy SAO Fractured, but I mean Daydream twice. But will be fun. It will be fun. It will be fun. What's up? How you doing, Crave? How's it going, man? Also, not a huge Silica fan. Like I don't know. She's alright. She's alright as a character. I really don't like Elizabeth. Not a fan. Never have been. Yeah, that's it. I don't know. Alice has my heart. Asuna has my heart. Kirito has my heart. Klein has my heart. Egil has my heart. The boys. It's gonna be too good. Silica and Elizabeth are undercooked and they will stay that way forever. Alice got my heart. See, a man of culture. Me and Silica share the same birthday, so I have to like her. She's fine as a character, but like when I have to like put her up against the roster of the other characters, I'm just like, just chill. Like you're doing too much. Just calm down, you know? So yeah, but no one ever comes in and goes, oh my God, Elizabeth, my goat. Fuck out of here. Ain't no one saying that. But Asuna though, wife her up, bro. Silica's a good support in SAO Lost Song. I think she'll be I think she's a support in Fractured Daydream, if I remember correctly. So that'll be good too. You know, I think I've seen someone say Elizabeth is their goat. You're fucking lying, dude. You're lying. Most definitely better characters. I would, yeah, absolutely. Who is your favorite character, Derpy? I feel like that happened here during Licorice. Really? No, you lying, bro.
最初は難攻不落と名高い魔獣をけしかけた。戦力を削ぐつもりだったの。次は徒労に終わる旅をさせて疲労困憊のままここに来ることを想定していた。
あんたのせいで疲れてるわよ。主に心が。
Get him.
そう？じゃあ無駄じゃなかったかしら。最後の試練は暗黒界らしく戦闘よ。私に対話をさせたいなら勝ってみせなさい。
DIL is just straight up like just pure evil incarnate. There's just nothing redeeming about this character at all. Like at all. My problem is Kirito is canonically dating Asuna, so the harem just felt pointless. True. But you know, he be just batting off the hose. But yes, I ship the, but it's crazy though, because they really at a certain point made you think, but what about Alice though? And that's what fucked me up. That's what fucked me up for a little bit, because I was just like, Alice, huh? I was like, that's crazy, bro. They had a whole ass life in there, man. That shit had me thinking. In Lost Song, she had access to attack buff, heal, defense with Pina, while having her base 4 offensive skills. So it had like 7 skills technically. Bro, what? Was she cracked like that? The right answer for me would be Yu-Gi-Oh. By the way, is Yu-Gi-Oh coming back to SAO? I'm still in the first stage of yes. And this new Fractured Daydream game that's coming out next week, freaking Yu-Gi-Oh and Alice will both be in said game. They just were not in the original beta, but they will be in the full game. And oddly enough, so is Heathcliff, which he's like never in these games, which is gonna be awesome. That dude is fucking cracked.
私が勝ったら滞在ちゃんをもらおうかしら。その美しい髪だけでもいいわ。利用価値はたくさんある。
Build her up properly. Administrator too. Administrator's gonna go so hard. She just seems like she's gonna be a cracked mage. That's because Alice and Asuna are the ones who mostly got any development in terms of relationship outside of the savior. The only other one I can think of is Sinon. Sinon, she did get some development, yeah. Alice did get development. Let me think. Let me think. Let me cook here. Who else got development in SAO outside of Asuna and Alice? I would say Yu-Gi-Oh, which is why I cried when he died. No, that's kinda it. Yeah, no, that's kinda it. Yeah, I think like after a while, like Alice kind of became the main character for a little bit. Edgy, I mean, he was in his own freaking he was in his own movie though, so he had that whole little thing. Broccoli, yeah, Barracooli did have it. You know what? No, Barracooli got fleshed out. No, that you're right. Dare I say Renly had some moments there. Some other characters did get the cook and Alicization only because Kirito was just comatose for like a chunk of it, you know? Because the time spent with her, caring for him as a vegetable, right? Which was like so fucking like, even then Alice is kind of iffy. Dude, like Alice was just like there for him, you know? It was just too good. I was just like, wow, she really do just be like caring for this guy. It was nice. It was heartfelt. How have these games explained respawning? Oh, we just don't talk about it. Like, just no one dies. That's it. We don't talk about respawning because no one dies. I was talking strictly in terms of relationship with Kirito, not development as a character. Fair. Okay. Well, even then though, Alice always had a thing for Kirito as a child in the Alicization thing. So like that was kind of like cooking when they were kids, but like Yu-Gi-Oh low-key wanted to clap. But that's crazy. I don't even know why I said that. All right, anyway, freaking, but Alice always had a thing for Kirito, so then like, you know, that was like always kind of there, and then like as time went on, it just, I don't know, I guess Ronnie, there's the whole time skip years Sport Academy where he's training her. Yeah, but she's an actual child though, so like that doesn't really count. Yes, Sinon, girl who plays a very violent gun game to escape her trauma about guns. That that actually kind of made sense though in psychology when you talk about like, you know, systematic desensitization by like overexposing yourself to something. It should, in theory, make you more okay with it because it's just so normalized. So like, just the crossover just didn't work very well for her. I don't know, but no, Edgy's gonna be in Fractured Daydream though, and I'm kind of hyped about that because he was actually a dope ass character. But Alice Synthesis 30, Alice that remained, does not recall those years. But when she, like her eyeball was like blowing up, like he was like talking her through the eyeball explosion, and then she was like vulnerable with him at that point. And then like during all of that, when like they got blown off of the side of the building, that was like when the relationship was starting, you know? Isn't exposure therapy or something like that? Whatever. It was, you were being exposed. So the same thing. It didn't work. So that is actually a thing in psychology, and it works for some people. It is a thing. It is actually a thing. But it's kind of double-edged thing. It is. There is nothing in psychology that is a 100% science. Nothing in just in science is 100% science half the time. You know. But yeah, do be like that. I heard Alice is gonna have cat ears and fractured. What the fuck happened here? No, she has cat ears in. Fuck, what is it? Fuck, what is it? Was that Unital Ring? Was that like an extra thing outside of, because like they couldn't. God, if I can remember my fucking shit here, they couldn't fully give back her avatar. No, they had to dump her avatar somewhere, so they fucking put her in ALO, I think. They've put Alice in ALO for a little bit, I do believe, and they had to like pull her fucking character out of ALO again. I'm losing it. I'm fucking losing it.
私が強くなるために犠牲になりなさい。
あなたは昔から本当にしつこい。召喚は暗黒騎士
I don't know where I
団長
pulled it. I know SAO RS. They did release cat ear Alice. That was definitely a thing.
シャスター様は召喚に自分を奪われるなと命令してくださいました。
Botany art online goes hard. What the fuck? Did Dark Mage Lady always have vampire fangs? Yes. I wouldn't be shocked if there's cat ear cosmetic to fit every character's hair color. I also wouldn't be shocked. I'm kind of wondering what's going to be in even the store. My wallet will be open. So we'll see what happens.
あなたに捧げるものは髪の一房も血の一滴すらありません。
Who is Dorothy? Dorothy is this game's new game verse character who is a scythe user. So that's who Dorothy is. Oh, also you see Mito, scythe that had dude. I was so confused that they didn't drop Mito in this game, and they really leaned into like the Argo stuff. Like in the movies, that makes a lot of sense too, but like they really didn't put Mito in the game. That was crazy to me, bro. Where the Straya mains at? Mod check. Who's looking for the Straya mains, bro? Hey, they ain't really out there. Who the fuck is like, bro, I can't wait for DLC 1 Straya. Let's go. Let me get that DLC 1 Straya one time for the one. Like, who the fuck is saying that? That is a crazy DLC 1 drop, bro. I don't even understand it. So caster Gilgamesh, basically. That's an analogy. Maybe. Hot take, I think scythes are really dumb. That is a spicy take. I think scythes are badass. So you were part of the minority for sure there, but I do think they're pretty cool though. But also your feelings are valid. Your feelings are valid. I don't know. They had to play Straya. I want to know who's paying for day one Straya. I think technically if we're doing early access, is that us? Are we part of the problem? Oh, we're just fighting here. Okay. And yes, impractical AF. However, fuck you, rule of cool. Yeah. Scythes are overused, but not bad. I mean, are they overused? You know? Dark Mages confront you in the final trial. Failure is not an option if you were to protect Dorothy and open the path to peace. Oh my god, yo, she low-key kind of cracked right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. Also, hold up, let's just get you. Y'all thought y'all was slick back here? What the fuck? All right, here we go. Two characters are more interesting than Uwu Straya. Yeah, Uwu Straya, who's gonna be a fucking tank. Like, make it make sense. Yep. Can I hit him with a Starburst Stream? No, I cannot. Dude, I need like all of my fucking. Oh, can we do this? Starburst Stream? Animation cancel? I'm literally him? Martial arts, so unrealistic weapons, kind of hurts my soul. Oh god. Not yet. Kirito Alice canonically have in real life at the end of Alicization? No, they did not. Listen, canonically he's still with Asuna. Also canonically at the end of Alicization, you mean like the end? At the end, she was a whole ass fucking robot, dude. He was not doing anything with that freaking robot, dude. We get multiple Kirito, definitely want one. From the Caliber arc. Ice skills with one hand, fire skills with the other. That shit was tough. Dude, I really hope that they add a bunch of different variations of Kirito for sure. And I know you get a bunch of different, like, you know, weapons and stuff like that. And what happens is some of the different weapons will allow you to get different abilities and different skill sets. So, like, I'm hoping they like add it to the game where you get certain drops and you can just like change up certain things. I don't know. I'm kind of here for it. That's a crazy thing to say, Funky Boy. Jesus Christ. Starburst Stream! Would like that. Like one of the examples they had in one of their like little press conferences things was like Kirito had like this samurai armor and it gave him like some really awesome like samurai type ultimate, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. I like that. I can get behind that. Allison told the reporter, how would you feel if we opened up your head and see how you feel? That was some savage ass shit by Alice, and honestly, I supported it, so you know, I think I'm okay with multiple Kiritos in the roster, but I want a few other characters to be added before we get 19 Kiritos. Here we go. Ultimate. Dorothy. It's just gonna be basically a bunch of Gokus, basically. That's probably when they didn't add PvP mode since Dim's Fatal Bullet. You know, I don't know. This is a conspiracy theory. I could be wrong, which I might be wrong. But like, what if they add it but just don't tell anybody, you know? It's like a, hey, we kind of held these cards close to our chests. By the way, here's this. But I don't know, probably nothing. Buy a lottery ticket if you're right. Yeah, dead ass though, honestly. I just feel like even what we think we're expecting from the game, I just feel like they're gonna give us like some crazy reverse Uno card, be like, oh, by the way, but wait, there's more. I feel like that's gonna happen. I don't know. I never touched PvP in Fatal Bullet. Could be fun. I just think going here, SAO, floor 1 Kirito, floor 50 Kirito, floor 75 Kirito, ALO Kirito, here's Calvin Kirito, here's GGO Kirito, here's ALO Kirito, Mother Rosario. Here's Alicization. Here's World of Underworld. Is boring. I mean, maybe, but like as I was reading, I was like, yeah. I was like, okay, keep spitting. Okay. Like all of those different variations just seemed awesome to me. But you know me, I'm a main character horse, so you know I'm here for all the variations of Kirito. I'm here for all the variations of Goku. I'm here like that. That's my shit. Like I'm the market for that. Now, if you want like different variations of like Asuna, Alice, if you want Sinon, fucking Aegil, Klein, like you know, isn't that the same? Kirito with different skins, pretty much. Which is why I think it'll. If you can equip different swords and stuff like that to give it different abilities, that'd be probably like for the best. But I mean, I still be okay with like 100 different, you know, different Kirito options personally. Gotta Sinon would feel cool. Dude, even ALO Sinon would be dope because you could fly around and then just like use your bow to just be popping motherfuckers up in the air. That'd be awesome. All right, gotta go. Have a good night, Tony, and keep it up. Sounds good. Appreciate you. Stream on Monday. Be there. Be square. Brand new SAO game, baby. We out here. Have a great rest of your night.
違うわよ。もっとこう他にあるでしょ。いろいろできるでしょ。えげつないことでも何でも。
Outside of one hand Kirito, maybe ALO one hand Kirito, I guess. I mean, that's enough for me, bro. That's enough for me. I had a grappling hook that she used Caliber Arc to get Kirito's sword. Oh, that is right. That is right, because the sword was dropping and he couldn't get it. Such a small detail. I wonder if they would add that. I would love that actually. Because Underworld Kirito could use one hand, same brace cell.
するわけないだろ。あんた頭おかしいじゃないのか。そんなよくそんなこと思いつくな。
あら、これくらい可愛いものよ。他にももっとすごいことしてあげられるけど。
しない。
キリト、何を言われたのですか？
滞在ちゃん、あのね。
ちょっとやめてくれ。なんでもないから。
Oh, she says some dirty shit to him, bro.
DIL 茶化すなよ。改めてお願いしたい。俺たちと和平を結んでくれ。
Hey yo, you know she says some crazy raunchy ass shit. She's like, all right, technically you're stronger than me. I guess that means I gotta be all down bad for you now. Crazy.
お願いですって。あなた方は私に勝ったのよ。命令すればいい。髪を掴んで地に頭をつけさせなさい。
That is a crazy line you just hit us with. Ask me, victory is yours. Order me, grab my hair, and force me into the dirt. That is a wild thing to say.
そんなこと女の子にできないよ。
He said I would.
もうそんな少女期は過ぎたわ。私は狡猾な女なの。生かしておけばいつかあなた
I have no
の首を
girlish innocence. I'll have my revenge someday if you don't. That's wild. Don't, but you're sort of crazy.
そうならないよ。君と信頼を結ぶし、寝るときは気をつける。
Wear a neck guard. I could definitely see instead of other versions of characters they use the costume system to add different versions of characters. I could see that as well. And I'd be very okay with that. I'd also be okay with having the same character 100 times because I'm part of the problem. So here we are.
愚かな子供。でも嫌いじゃないわ。
ご報告いたします。玉座の間の封印の鎖が解かれました。繰り返します。玉座の間の封印の鎖が解かれました。暗黒神ベクタ様降臨。暗黒神ベクタ様降臨です。
Wait. Vecta just showed up? Oh yeah, we cooked, boys.
目的はただ一つ。アリスを見つける。そのためにはどんな犠牲もいとわない。
暗黒神ベクタ様が降臨した。 悪いわねキリト。より強いものに従う。それがこの暗黒界で生きる術なのよ。
You don't even know he's the strongest of them all, so how are you just saying that, bro?
なんでこんな時にどうなってるんだ。誰かラースの職員がログインしたのか。
Did a Wrath employee log in? Real. Back to like rest like blah blah blah. Back to last recollection while you wait for the new one, eh? Pretty much. How you doing, Rune? How's it going? And also, Lank, I'd be okay with leveling 10 different Kiritos. You have no idea my dedication for brain rot grinding.
どちらにせよ、今この状況を打破しないと。キリト、体が。
アスナもみんな。
Oh wait, what the fuck?
キリト。キリト。
She's awfully calm that I just got beamed up. Like, what the fuck? From Bleach. Hey, clear chapter 4.
どういうこと？あいつら実弾撃ってきてたわよ。飛行家さん、ここなら安全なんですか？
そうとは言い切れない。だが、あのままメインコントロールルームにいては誰かの命が奪われていた。苦渋の決断。
I forgot they're actually like going through the actual like story.
どういうこと？
アリスが失われてしまうかもしれないんだ。奴らの狙いはおそらくそれしかない。
28 hours? Only 2 chapters ahead of me? I guess so.
説明してくれ、機構家さん。最終負荷実験は東のタイムはどうなったんだ。勇士をたちは。
キリト君、病み上がりで走らせてすまない。
そんなことはどうでもいい。アンダーワールドに戻してくれ、今すぐにだ。
君はそれを望むのか？
当たり前だ。あんたにとってはただの実験場かもしれないけど、俺にとっては大切な仲間のいる世界なんだよ。あと少しで和平ができていたのに、あんなところで。
分かった。ならば行かせよう。いや、行ってほしい。同時に頼みたいことがある。キリト君、アリスを探すんだ。
アリス。
アスナ君はもう分かっているね。時間がない。
確保して。アリスさんが安
I
全に
think
い
we're
られる保
asking,
証は。
but then fell out of rhythm on Friday the 13th, had to go to the hospital. Rest next Monday, been recovering ever since. Jesus, Rune. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope you feel better soon, my guy.
ちょっと待ってくれ。あいつらとかヤツとかって誰のことだ。
産業スパイ。
You know who needed to we don't need made enough. That is the reason why we should just leave her in there, you know? Yeah, get well soon for sure, Rune. I granted hours for that Golden Crown FD. I'm in the same boat. So you get it though, Derpy, you get it. The third time in 14 months, which totally blows, of course. That is rough, dude. I'm sorry to hear that.
世界の戦争の形すら変わってしまう可能性がある。今、世界の危機が訪れていると言っても過言ではない。
世界の危機だって。どうにか奴らをアンダーワールドから強制排出することはできないのか。
メインコンを占拠されている限り、それは無理だ。
Well, that's good, Rune. That's good.
暗黒界を滑る最高位の存在。
See, they logged in the God of Darkness accounts, but then they got fucking borked.
中でどんなことが行われるか想像できるだろう。目的のためならどんな破壊でも行うだろう。我々が襲われているのがいい証拠だ。ここで全てを停止してしまうこともできる。だがそうなってしまえば
Unfortunately, I get it. Got addicted. I have to wait for early access. Yeah, we're in the early access waiting room right now.
暗黒神ベクタからアリスを守るんだ。
So we got out of one bed, ran, talked to this dude, and then we logged back in.
もぬけの殻となっているカセドラルを目の当たりにした。 わずかに残った人々に尋ねると、編成された鎮海軍は東の大門に向かっており、軍機能は全て前線拠点に移されているらしい。まずは軍師であり総司令でもあるカーディナルを探すことにした。
Barracuda would be cool. Venadio, Sordalina aren't bad options in my opinion. The pugilist dude from Underworld would be fun since the game has opened up villains possible. Poe, that'd be pretty good. That'd be pretty good. Everyone logs back into Underworld, tensions, conflict, Sea Cardinal. All right. How many chapters are in this game? Are we like at the end of this game already? Are we done? Do we beat the game? I think like 10. Oh, fuck that. I got a long way to go then. Shit. By the way, the demo for Nazio came out. It's generous. A full 10 hours of content from the start of the game. Pretty long for RPG demo. It needs a special K fix. Make sure the demo uses the FX card instead of the onboard graphics. But once you do that, performance is great. Looks really pretty. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. I don't know how long they are, but going by achievements, around 10. Oh god.
Kirito, 無事じゃったか。
カーディナル、突然いなくなってすまない。
You're like a 6. I think a pugilist will go really, really hard in that game, honestly.
聞いてくれ。俺たちラスの職員にリアルワールド側から強制ログアウトされて。いや、それより現在の状況は、アリス、ユージオ、それにドロシーは。
落ち着け。もはやお主たちが消えてから何日経過したと思っている。
俺はカーディナルにかいつまんで事情を説明した。高度なボトムアップ型 AI を作り出し、兵器として軍事転用することを目的とした計画、プロジェクトアリシゼーション。それがどこかの産業スパイに情報が漏れて、この世界を管理しているラースの施設、オーシャンタートルそのものが攻撃された。そして敵はラースの人間がアンダーワールドにログインするために作っていたアカウントを使ってすでに侵入しており、行動を開始している。しかもそのアカウントが暗黒界を支配する暗黒神ベクタのアカウントだというのだから、
Looks like for unarmed characters, throwing hands. You know, I'm not a sucker for it, but it is really cool just to have an unarmed character just tossing them hands around, you know? Super cool, helpful in a nice way instead of annoying. Cool, cool, cool.
そうか。この不毛な戦い。最終負荷実験を止めることはできず、そしてアリスを救い、やってきた敵を排除せねば。この次はこちらの状況説明じゃな。良い話題は何一つとしてない。お主たちが突然消えた後、暗黒海側は今までの和平交渉がなかったかのような。
That's tough. It's like everything we did up until this point were just meaningless.
暗黒騎士団のシャスターとすら会話が成り立たず、問答無用で攻撃されたらしい。後で聞いたところによると、目は鮮血で染まったように一様に赤くなり、誰もが悪感情に支配されていたという。まるで洗脳されたような状態じゃ。実際そうだったのかもしれない。お主たちの報告によれば、和平は確かに実現間近だった。それが暗黒神ベクタの降臨で全てが無に帰した。あたかも和平の話し合いなど最初からなかったようにな。 苦渋の決断を迫られ、ベルクールの指示で人海和平使節団は敵地にとどまらず、
I'm gonna need to go grind to get unarmed playstyle. I'm just not gonna play. Yeah, you're gonna have to play the story mode to unlock characters, so could be a problem. Unless they give you the option to just buy all the characters, which would also be kind of cool for some people who want to just skip it.
ドロシーはカイナンやサライはどうなったかわかるか？
ドロシーは人海の者たちを逃がすために暗黒界の追っ手を引き受けたまま。
そんな。
サライとカイナンだったか。二人の情報は入っとらん。放心したか。そんな様子ではこれから起きる出来事に耐えられんぞ。今からでも引き返すか。リアルワールドに行けばよい。
カーディナル、俺は。
すまぬ、言い過ぎた。わしもこの事態を受け止めきれておらんのかもしれん。
キリト君、カーディナルさんを追いかけよう。
カーディナル。
お主は悪くない。責めるような言い方をして悪かった。リアルワールドは、我々の創世神はなぜこんな悲劇をもたらすのか。
I mean, locking characters, gameplay is fine. I mean, in terms of, oh, this extra part of a kit takes way too long to get.
和
Oh,
平交渉は決裂じゃ。東の大門は崩れる。戦が起きるぞ。たくさんの命が消えるじゃろう。戦う力を持たぬ者はなすすべもなく果てる。命など最初からなかったかのように皆死に絶える。キリト、お主はどこに着く？友のいる人海か、それとも新たに救いたい
your
命の
new
出会い
friends is crazy,
ダー
Cardinal.
クテリトリーか、それともやはりリアルワールドか。もはやこの世界を消してしまう方が新たな悲しみは生まれんじゃろう。
What game are we even talking about? I kind of assumed it was the new SAO game. Oh lord, they're talking about a different game that the demo's out for right now. I was talking about the new SAO game with you, but they were talking about something different completely.
どこへ行こうとわしは止めぬ。
カーディナル、俺が味方したいのは一つだけ。アンダーワールドそのものだよ。どこじゃない、全部だ。全部救いたい。その中にカーディナルも入ってる。もう一度俺にチャンスをくれ、カーディナル。
Why are we apologizing? It's not like we freaking logged out ourselves.
和平はもうすぐだったんだ。今からでもまだ間に合うかもしれない。人海もダークテリトリーも救える方法がきっとあるはずだ。
でかい口を叩いて後悔しても知らんぞ。
後悔しないために今行くんだよ。
あの死は腹の立つやつじゃ。どうしてこう何度もわしに信じたいと思わせるのか。行けキリト、お主の思うがままに戦ってみよ。
Tip, Dorothy 2. Oh, it's the merchant dude.
カイナ、サライたち、人海の人たちに殺されちゃうの？
このオブシディア城城下町まで人海軍が攻め入ってくることになったら、そうなるかもしれません。
あんなに仲良くしてたのに。
戦争はそういうものなんですよ。良き隣人が突然悪魔に変わる。キリトさんたちは私たちを裏切ったんです。突然いなくなった。そして我々も裏切った。ベクタ様に歯向かうことはできない。もうおしまいなんですよ。何も信じてはいけません、サライさん。
トロシー、キリト。
Gosh, it's just like the art. I don't know, man. It's like even just that right there, the little running sequence. Like, what is this fan-made game, dude? Like, gosh, I feel like this is like Ruby Season 1 looking shit, dude. I don't know. Kitty Guy Kazuto falling short yet again. Do be like that sometimes, you know? But we come back. We come back stronger. In the I have not, Rune. I have not.
東の大門が崩れたのか。
TV series or the movie. Been binging it and it's hysterical. Both. All right, let's see. Yay, Lightfoot shoes. Clear chapter 5. Bruh, we just beat chapter 4. Fuck you mean? What?
こんなのってない。あんなにみんなで和平を目指そうって頑張っていたのに。
カーディナルさんは暗黒神レクタが戦争を扇動してるって言ってた。きっとあのアカウントの中に入ってるやつの仕業よ。ダークテリトリー最高峰の地位を使ってあらゆる土地や人々を自由にする。そしてアリスを探す。目的のためなら戦争も厭わないってわけ。悪魔のやり方よ。この世界の人々。
Yeah, this Sinon 2 being in Fractured Daydream would go hard.
魂のありかを知りたかった。
Oh, this whole thing. The soul, and this is where all the stuff starts getting real game breaky.
魂とは一体人間の体のどこにあるのだろう。どこを壊せば見ることができる。頭、胸。
Also, can we be honest? In Alicization covered a lot of really crazy concepts just in Life Alone.
人類の発展はトライアンドエラーの繰り返しで、まずはやってみないことにはわからない。
Like really to cover in depth and make you question like what is the soul and what threshold do you need to cross in order to be human or a person. Crazy.
アリシアをその相手に選んだのは彼女のことが好きだからこそだった。ずっと
It's not fair. Consoles can wait, consoles cannot get in early? Are you serious? Is that real?
試みは予想以上の成果を得た。絶命したアリシアの額から浮き出た光り輝く小さな雲の美しさを今でも覚えている。あれは魂だった。彼女の
I played 14 Dawn Trail MSQ, then shut them off. Turned off the terminals. No, that's fake. Alright, it is fake? Yes. They cannot play on September 30th? Are you sure? Are you sure even if you get the early access version? I don't know about that. Yeah, I'm obviously dual streaming on this and YouTube. So someone on YouTube saying that consoles can't get in early. Let me plug you in the PS5.
Buro. Buro. Oi. 本気で寝ちまったのか?
Oh, I forgot his first avatar.
我らが隊長。おい、ガブリエルさんよ。
バサゴ。いや、目を閉じていただけだ。
そりゃよかった。しっかりしてくれなきゃ困るぜ。
Turf war over here on Twitch.
俺はブロみたいにこのアカウントらしいロールプレイ。
Oh, hi, guess who? It's Rune. What's going on, Rune? How you doing? Hello, hello. Welcome to YouTube now instead of Twitch chat.
ブロがかけた暗黒術で配下の奴らは洗脳状態にあるって言ってもよ。指示求められるたびにヒヤッとしまう。
お前らしくもない。もっと楽しめばいい。
ま、そうだな。ターゲットが転がり込んでくるまでせいぜい楽しむか。
We believe in Reddit, not Twitch nor YouTube. In Reddit we trust. Yo, low key, I've actually had some of my like Apple issues because as a technician, sometimes I'm like, you know what? I'm not above looking it up to see what other people have done. I've actually gotten some issues, like some actual appointments solved by looking up Reddit, bro. That's fucking hilarious. That's actually fucking hilarious. That's kind of true. I'm in both. Know my name and can see what I look like if you want, but the pic is a bit old now. Sound it all good, and thanks for double dipping. I need the watch hours, you know. I just feel like turn-based combat feels like it takes control away from me. That's not true. You gotta use your brain, man. You gotta strategize, my guy. You get almost so much control over the next 10 turns ahead because you gotta think ahead, bro. I love turn-based fucking games, dude. They're so good. I can't wait to play. Also cannot wait to play. I am gonna have early access, so I'm playing on Monday and we're going super hard on that game. Okay, so really going hard on Sword Art and eventually Dragon Ball Z, and then sprinkling in some scary games for October. So that's gonna be what we're doing this month, guys. So if you like it, you guys can go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel on YouTube, and then just follow me on Twitch and turn on the notifications on both channels so you can know when I'm doing my shit.
どれだけ殺そうが犯そうが仮想空間の中じゃ誰も俺らを裁けねえ。久しぶりだぜこの感じ。いや、あの時以上かもしれねえ。レッドプレイヤーにすらならないんだからな。
That's the problem. I don't do well thinking with my head. Oh, well then that's a much bigger issue entirely. I can say, I mean, don't have anything to prove to anyone. Play how I like. True. Every time a new game comes out, people make fake news to stop people to get early access because they don't buy it and want to make it fair because they don't have $70 or $100. Yeah, I mean, people have their reasons. People will spread misinformation all the time. Well, and sometimes they just don't know, which is fair too. You know, sometimes people are just like, they heard it from someone else and they go, oh, that sucks, dude. And then they just tell someone else and they go, oh, that's true. That's not true. So sometimes you can just get, you know, interesting information from someone else. So, but at the end of the day, it don't matter because we going fucking hard on that. It's happening. Monday is my day, bro. I made sure I don't work at all. Like nothing's happening. I'm probably just gonna get a bunch of snacks and shit. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for food because I'm gonna be there all day. I might have like food kind of like prepped and ready to go. Maybe get some freezer meals so I can have like a little quick 5-minute break and then just smash it and then go. I don't know. I'll figure food out for that day.
そうだなバサゴ。思う存分殺し合ってもらうとしよう。人類史上初となる新生人工知能アリス。彼女を求めることはもはや
Alice is humanity's first true AI.
まるでアリシアを求めた時のように高揚している。
I just wish they wouldn't have used his tragic backstory as Alicia instead of like Alice. It just is way too. First of all, it was confusing as fuck at first to me, and then second of all, I was like, did they make Alicia into an AI somehow down the road with this whole search for the soul thing? Like this is like a massive like full circle ish kind of moment, and then I don't know. They could have made it anybody else's name for fuck's sake, dude. I don't know. I really don't like to pay for early access because then I have to dodge spoilers for 3 days. No, that's why you pay for early access, so you don't have to dodge spoilers for 3 days, you know? I have buyer's remorse for Suicide Squad, not for the reason most people do. I rather enjoy the gameplay, but because their support is rotten and useless, and my main account for the game got bricked and they never fixed it. Oh gosh, Suicide Squad did no favors for anybody who bought that game. That's tough, dude. I'm sorry. I've seen so much fake leaks about SAO Fractured Daydream. I can't believe how toxic these people are. Getting every year only to give other a good chance to enjoy the game. So yeah, people were just basically spreading misinformation and ruining it for other people because they think the toxicity is kind of fun or funny, or they're just fucking haters. I think it's stupid, but like, you know, we just gotta block out the haters, man. We don't gotta worry about it, bro. We just gotta vibe, my guy. We gotta vibe. We're gonna be the positive community to the toxic environments, you know? We'll be the light at the end of the tunnel, bro.
Alice, 君の魂はきっと甘いだろう。闇の国の将兵どもよ。貴様らが望んだ時だ。命ある者はすべて殺せ。余さず奪え。
I can see them putting Vecta and Gabriel in the game, or one of the two.
そして世に献上せよ。かの地に現れる光の御子。
There's a whole industry on YouTube of people who make money by farming hate clicks for every new game coming out, and people buy in it. People buy in, blah, get caught up in the anger, lifting pitchforks. Nobody wants to let people enjoy things and enjoy what they like quietly. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people on YouTube who just be farming clicks and farming engagement all the time. It's just, but I mean, and they get paid for it too, because people will just get so mad they don't think about nothing. Then they just, and people, I have seen other streamers talk about other content creators on like there's a social media app called Threads that like no one really uses but also kind of uses because it's like from Meta or Instagram or whatever the fuck. It's like the Twitter version of Instagram, and people get paid now on Threads, and all they do is just rage bait people constantly, and they get fucking paychecks, dude. They get really nice paychecks for rage baiting, and like they don't believe in what they're saying, but they know it gets clicks, so they just make the fucking thread and then they send it, and then they just call it a day, and they just like will periodically just post shit, not think about it, and just keep going, and then they just rake in money without ever actually engaging with their own post, bro. It's fucking crazy, and also disappointing in like our society in a weird way. I don't like the business practice, so I don't pay for it even though I can, which is fair. You don't gotta do it. I get it. I support you. Your feelings are valid, but I'm gonna do it. So 6 of my friends don't want to buy the game anymore because it's so pissed me off. 6 of your friends don't even want to buy the game anymore? What the fuck? Fucking hate that's a thing, man. I also hate that it's a thing, which is why it's funny now, because like I never really engage in posts on social media unless I think there's an actual user behind it who is posting something like thoughtful. But if it's got like tens of thousands of like likes and tens of thousands of comments, I'm like, they're probably not gonna read my shit anyway, so it's just no point in commenting. But if it's like a creator that I know or know of that I think they'll actually read it or give a shit, and it's not like a rage bait thing, it's just like open dialogue or whatever, then I think those are fine. But you gotta like really like methodically think about what you're doing, basically, you know. Fake news for sure. I hate the platform that pays for it because negative clicks still clicks. True. Let me see, repeating from Twitch, it feels like whole industry on YouTube. People, are you buying the DLC one? Yeah, the DLC one is the one that comes with early access, so by default I'm getting Straya, so I'm not gonna probably even really use Straya. I mean, I'm sure I will to get the passes if I really need it, but I'm not too pressed about the DLC character one. Maybe people don't want to play a game because of public opinion. Yeah, I mean, at the very least, I've been kind of guilty on some degree where, like, if I'm on the fence about it and it's enough negative reviews, I'll let it cook for a little bit and then I'll pick it up later. Because at the end of the day, you know, if enough people still play it and it gets kind of shit on, like, I'll listen to the public and then make my opinion later, but I will make my opinion, you know? If I just outright jumped into, I don't know, let's say the Suicide Squad game, I'm glad I didn't jump into that, you know, because I would have gotten burned for sure. All right, I booted up the PS5 and can verify the deluxe edition and premium editions are still listed for 3 days early access. My man, thank you, Link. Appreciate that, brother. I think the roadmap shows her on October 17th update. Oh, dope. I'll leave if I find a way to enjoy Suicide Squad again when it's free on Twitch Prime. Key for the game. I can enjoy playing the version of Suicide Squad again. Sad it took so much. Yeah, honestly, too, a lot of the superhero games like that have been not great, if I'm being honest. I don't know. Been weird. Been real weird. I've also been really enjoying our conversations about stuff lately. This has been really nice, Chad. Shut up, Silica. I'm too hard on Silica. It was fun. He had game for everyone. And looter shooter with amazing mobility though, not for everyone, but I enjoyed it. Sad I really hate on it. Most people haven't played it. Yeah, I saw the 3 S's and I'm like, oh, he meant to. Okay. And yeah, it's not, every game is not for everyone. Okay, for sure. But you're allowed to enjoy the games you want to enjoy. Your feelings are valid. I mean that. I feel like Batman and Spider-Man games only goes, man. You know what? That is a good point, actually. I never thought about that. The Batman games and the Spider-Man games, except the one, and it wasn't even really Batman. It was like the Batman sidekicks, the Arkham Knights or whatever. I wish that would have been better than what it was. But to be honest, I say dude will die down in a month, but keep a small fan base of players around 200 to 500. I think that's a-okay. And those 200 to 500, we will be a part of it, and we will be a strong foundation of a strong community, and we will hold the fort down. Damn it. We did play on Asia servers to find a lobby. Hey, let's go. I grew up with DC, so Kill Justice League just the wrong way. You know, low key, Lord. I also grew up with DC. Obviously, Superman Anthony. Obviously, Superman. Like, obviously, I'm DC. So yeah, wasn't a fan of the concept, but I get it though. You know, every game is not for everyone. Just how I feel. Rock on, brother. That's rock out emoji. Oh, gotcha. Not gonna lie, Agent Service wants that bad. The only annoying thing was doing Zero's aerial skill attacks because sometimes she won't shoot. It was a beta. I'm sure it's fine. Notice latency on Asia servers. Wait, you were actually playing on Asia servers? What the fuck? Shit, y'all crazy, bro. Y'all about to have me playing on Asia servers too, for real talk.
とにかくなるべく暗黒海側との戦闘は避けつつアリスを探そう。裏道からダークテリトリーへ潜入だ。
Chapter 6. Let blood stain the land. Oh, it's a spear. The people who I joined for a bit never changed their server region at least, so yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. System play avatar. What the fuck? Alright, let me see here. It was great talking game for a while, but I need to take my meds and hit the sack. Catch you again soon. Good night, and thanks again, everyone. Funnily enough, we are actually about to end stream right freaking now. So thank you for everyone who has hung out today on our stream. I really appreciate it. You guys have been amazing. Thank you guys for all the chats and for just hanging out today. It's been great. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for being here. I really, really, really appreciate it. It's been great. It's been amazing. And yeah, you guys have been awesome. I am super looking forward to this SAO game, which on Monday, that is the day, boys. It is the freaking day, boys. We're doing this. We're doing this. We're doing this. All right, let's go raid into somebody right now. Let's go raid real quick. Let me see. ALYS. I never really raid her. Good buddy of mine that I need to actually start playing some of these games more often. She's a good friend of our mods as well. We're gonna go hang out with Chris. They're playing Grand Blue Fantasy over there. And if you guys want, we can actually go ahead and raid. You guys can grab whichever one works for you. We like never raid anymore actually, which is kind of funny. So let's go over there. We're just copy pasta, whichever one works for you. We're gonna drop that over there, and then we are going to say hi for a second, and then I'll see you guys on Monday, okay? But everyone on YouTube, thank you for hanging out, guys. I will see you guys on YouTube on Monday. Be ready, because we're going hard on Sword Art, so be ready for that. And on YouTube, yeah, I'll see you guys later. So bye YouTube. Bye YouTube. Bye YouTube. Okay, it's been fun. Good night. Make sure you guys subscribe YouTube so you guys know when I'm going live, and like the stream YouTube. Thank you. There's a lot of extra steps you got to do on YouTube. Okay, I'll see you later YouTube.